the baby just a hit rapper. Like I don't think you chill and listen to the baby.
Bro, but this is what I'm saying to you though. If you have the baby, really bring y'all out though.
You say walking out the tunnel? All right, come on. Don't worry about it.
All right, bro.
In Indianapolis, let's just say it again.
It's week 1. It's week 1.
Week Wizard One.
I don't think you understand it. Turn me up in the headphones, please. Welcome to a new episode of The Trenches. This is The Trenches Show with Zaire Franklin. I am your host, Zaire Franklin. Join with me today, I have NFL star EJ Speed.
The kid.
Run it.
First of all, what y'all don't understand is our old
kid.
linebacker coach used to sit in the back and just say all our names on some like announcer shit.
Really?
Yeah, he used to give everybody a nickname and all that shit too.
Oh, wow.
EJ Speed. Every time he made a play.
You know what I mean?
Me and this nigga competing.
So what was your nickname?
Z Money.
Oh, Z Money. Oh,
Z Money.
That's some cool shit.
Money.
Yeah, no, I ain't gonna lose. He
He
did
used to
his
hit
thing
that
though. It's still a little beef though. To my right, Tim Cross, and I got his back. He got my front, my line brother. Peace and blessings.
They don't understand. I'm back by popular demand.
You funny. Okay, and then always with us, Miss Jada.
Uh-oh.
International.
Baddie.
The Miss Baddie. First of all, Jada, I gotta be honest, and we already talked, but there's already a Jada hop, which is crazy.
Oh,
Which is crazy. Somebody asked for a foot camera. That's very different, bro. That's very
it's
different.
out
bro.
here.
Not the feet, though.
It's a market for
Freak
you.
monster.
Not the feet.
I'm
I tried to
saying,
put my
though.
foot out there, y'all. I'm trying to put my foot in the camera. Can y'all see
It's
it?
crazy. One of my homies said he found your IG already.
That's crazy.
I couldn't
Now
believe
he
that.
was- my man was on the job.
On the job.
How you doing today, though, Miss Jada? How you feeling today?
You know what? I'm feeling good, y'all. We lost our phone. We found it. We
Oh
straight.
yes, we definitely did have a phone.
We had a
emergency.
debacle.
Debacle. Yes, sir.
Uber driver a
Thankfully.
real one for even bringing
I
it
Thankfully.
back.
swear.
I ain't
We
Shout out
worked
to
it out.
I'd never get that
Bridget, Bernadette.
Bridget.
something
Bridget.
Bridget.
Spin the block
Shout out
from
to
For
Trinidad.
sure, indeed. Okay, Speed. Look, it's week 1, man.
So I'm getting
I ain't gonna hold you. The energy is very different. The vibes is very different. How you feeling, man? We just finished training camp. 2 joint practices since we last. Well, 1 joint practice since we last spoke.
Yeah.
We'll get into that. Week 1. How you feeling, man?
Man, I'm trying to jump out early.
For sure.
I'm trying to jump out early, show them I ain't playing. Let's get this buzz going. You feel me?
Okay.
With the guys though, it's crazy because we got a young squad.
Yeah.
So a lot of them, it's like they first spin cycle. Like it's gonna be their first time going out. You know, Lucas Oil be so lit on game day, and
I
we
swear.
week 1 sold out. We got a brand new quarterback. You know the boy. So
For sure.
the energy gonna be high. We just gonna see who can step up. It ain't
for sure.
preseason. It ain't practice no more. It's the real deal. So
Young boy's definitely ready to spin too.
Tommy,
I ain't
definitely
gonna cap.
is.
We got some young dogs, bro. I can't wait to see him on
definitely is.
on prime time for sure. With with the lights on for real though. Second youngest in the league. It's funny. Me and Speed just laughing. We the old niggas on the team. I don't know how that happened. Bro. That's crazy as shit. I used to
Y'all
look
definitely
at
the eldest
Ebron. You know what I mean?
Love.
We had some thorough OGs in the joint, bro. I ain't gonna cap, bro.
T.Y.
Yeah, some
Ebron
runs,
was yeah,
bro.
T.Y. for sure, for
Jabal,
sure.
bruh.
Exec X, yeah. Shout out Jabal Shear.
bro. That was most slept on, realest. Like
Jabal
vet.
was a thoroughest in the building, bro.
Y'all had Zay.
Thoroughest in the building.
Zay,
for sure.
Zay was one of y'all here too,
Yeah,
right?
actually, for sure. His locker was next to mine, bro. Yeah, shout out
Hey,
to
but
X, man.
hold on though, man. Y'all opening up this season. I just feel like, when y'all get the good vibes, y'all get, just everything kind of coming y'all way for real. Like it seemed like Jacksonville just be right there. Like we gotta
Kryptonite.
take care of them first.
Peace. We won't get into that too much of that, but
Okay.
because we got some other smoke to get into. Joint practice in Philly. It was a good time, man. We spent the week out there, bro. It's crazy because we like I talked about before. We did joint practice every year. It was our first time traveling for that joint, bro. That was a whole nother situation. I told him, I said I would have really been complaining if I wasn't going home. Like I was going to Philly, so it really didn't even. You know what I'm saying, it was like I'm going back to the crib. It really wasn't that big of a deal, but definitely pulled up. Philly joint practice was cool though. I had to coach Speed up on the cheesesteak and Speed rocking with the mustard. But hold on, let me talk
Wait,
about that.
what?
Though.
Who
Let me
told
talk
me to get
about
off
this.
the muscle? Was that you, Tim?
Let me talk about that.
You told me to get off the mustard.
So look. I bring the guys to Philly. Look. I bring the guys to Philly. We land Monday night. Joint practice Tuesday. Walk through Wednesday, game Thursday. Right? That's how I go.
That's the schedule.
Monday, as soon as we land, I say no cap. Look, I got a gang. It's like 24 of us. Slide to the cheesesteak spot. Hit Del Sandro's. As soon as we land, we pull up. Shout out Del Sandro. Shout out Christina out there. She took care of it. Shout out to E for obviously always coordinating the man, myth, legend.
What always.
Yeah, for
Seen,
sure.
not seen.
Had everybody. I had to coach everybody up how they run their cheesesteak. You feel me?
Mustard.
Listen, I had to tell salt, pepper, ketchup is the basic. You know what I'm saying? You do pepper. First of all, I've been talking to Randall. He talking about they gutting and toasting the roll. I'm like, they getting wild out there. It's getting wild out there. But at the same time, salt, pepper, ketchup, that's where you stand. If you don't like ketchup, you don't like ketchup, mayonnaise. I go mustard. Mustard is my every specific ingredient. We got homies that get cheesesteak hoagies. You get a tomato and lettuce on your jaw. You feel me? But that type of person also gets water without ice. But we ain't gonna talk about that. That's another conversation for another day.
It's a thing.
But when I told Speed how to get the cheesesteak,
okay,
I told him about the I ain't rocking with the mustard because Tim be hating. Ask Speed how it went. Ask Speed how he went. Let Speed go because he was there. So let Speed talk about it.
Let me get your experience.
He got the mustard on the side.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's talk, Speed. Go ahead.
I ain't gonna hold that shit fire.
Come on, bro. Come on. I'm talking
That
about
shit fire.
The John don't even like you like, damn,
That
Speed.
shit not good.
You think she could give me some extra? Damn.
Oh, you needed more
extra
mustard. That's how
mustard.
good you like.
Bro,
it
the
was
mustard
good.
just bring a certain tartness.
And I feel like I
to
OD
the
with the
everything.
peppers because I went
Try
two
mustard.
peppers. I went with
You went to double sweet peppers.
double
You gotta go
sweet
fried
peppers.
onions and sweet peppers.
I went regular peppers, and then I went jalapenos, and I went to. I was really OD.
Yeah, you went.
I ain't
you
want
went-
to say no. I'm
Wow.
like, she like, you want this? I'm like, shit.
We was cooking it up.
Yeah, let me get that too.
Look, man. When I stopped there, and we kind of need to have that conversation. Was Del Sandro's your first pick? Like, were you thinking about going anywhere else?
Oh, that's actually a good ass question. Everybody always like, oh, go to Max's. I mean, I just feel like people gotta
Love
understand.
Max's.
Like, shout out to Max's, much love to Max's. Max's is at Broad and Erie. Now, I'm from North Philly, so like, I'll go to Broad and Erie. Honestly, the only person I'll probably on our team probably really slide with if I'm going to Broad and Erie is probably Speed, just because.
For sure.
Tim can tell you this when we go out in Philly. I tell him all the time, we are Navy SEALs, bro. I don't like to roll with too many
we are
people. Too many
Navy
people
SEALs.
bring too much attention. We move it, and guess what? We in and out. We sharp. When I move, when you move.
Yes,
Me
sir.
and Speed can move at the same pace.
One
And
band,
there ain't
one
too many
sound.
of us. I mean, that's the only thing I'm thinking. But I'm not. I had 25 people. We had cameras, bro.
we had
If
Lara.
we did that shit at Broad and Erie. No
Matt
cap. They'd
Bowen.
have saw that and be like, hold on. I'll be right back.
Yeah.
Bikes, everybody. Yo, what's going on?
I'm saying, so like,
It's
I'm
a
not
different
even going, you
situation.
feel me?
Y'all
I
had a
got
whole
the guys,
production.
I'm bringing out here money. And I can't be having people out here. That's why I can't have people get scared.
That's a fact.
So Del Sandro was a good joint, obviously, and I ain't gonna hold you. Del Sandro is my favorite steak. I grew up eating Del Sandro's. I ain't even know. It's actually crazy. The Phil we was next to, bro, I done lost real playoff games in that joint, bro. So like, seeing that shit just kind of hurt
What's
a
that?
little.
Little League or
Childhood
high school?
PTSD.
Yeah, Little League, bro.
Okay,
Yeah,
bet,
75
bet,
playoffs, so we're taking, bro. It's cool though.
Oakland.
It's cool.
That
though. I
was
call my
very
lick back on a
specific.
couple of them later, but it's cool though.
Shout out
No, that
Oakland,
it still hurt though. Shout out to the Wildcats though.
Yeah.
For
Hey,
sure, for sure.
But no, all right, Speed. So let me get really to my order, like my order, the real shit.
Yeah.
So
No
you
mustard.
get both. We can get back to the mustard, but salt, pepper, ketchup, sweet peppers. I may do a little light mayo, but I might throw a jalapeno on there. The mustard to me, bro, is a different taste, especially if somebody's drowning it. Like
Your
you
sandwich
just,
sounds whack.
you just go crazy. First of all, have you had it?
First of all, y'all know I got my own cheesesteak out here, right?
Pause. What? Oh.
Y'all know that?
You know
Do
what?
people not know that?
I went there. I went to that place. That shit is good.
What is it? Hoagies
it's
and
a
hops?
sausage.
Hoagies and
Hoagies
hops.
and
Yeah,
hops.
no,
Hot
it is
Ripple,
good.
yeah.
And I be getting the cheese fries.
sure.
Shit's
Where is
fire.
that?
Place is good.
It's in Broad Ripple.
Broad
I don't
Ripple.
remember the exact street. I pulled up there a couple of times, yeah. And I had my steak. And at the end of the year, this year I treated the whole training room to the cheesesteaks. I ain't gonna hold you. I had two. Them Jones was fire, bro.
That's
Definitely.
crazy because
Yeah,
that's
they
where I was.
official. The owner,
yeah.
she's from Jersey. Gets the
They got a
roll
lot to
shipped
live
in.
up to now since I've
Yeah,
been to
hoagies and
Del
hops.
Sandro's.
Yeah, shout out to hoagies
Yeah,
and
a
hops
whole
for sure,
lot
for
of
sure.
love.
But yeah, no, that was the first day.
I got to popping my shit to the bus driver and shit when we leave, and I'm
Bro,
like,
on the way to
Yeah,
practice, so to understand what type of
Hold
speed
up.
on.
How you get your
Soon as we land, what did he say? He said something about Meek, like, hey yo, this Meek, old head get right on that with him. What? I said speed. Understand? So
Hey,
y'all
I got
it's a couple.
I got to
things
see
they
it
don't
with a
joke
nigga.
about,
It's a
bro.
city.
Look,
It's
look,
a
look,
city
look,
thing.
bro.
Now he
Right when we got
barking
off the
at
plane,
us,
right when we got off the plane, I got to testing their energy. You know, I want to see what Meek name is like out here.
This
Right when
man.
we get on the bus, I said, ain't it a rapper out here named Meek Mill or something like that? He right when I said Meek Mill? Yeah, he from here. Like,
Why?
stop
What's
playing
up?
with me.
Why? What's up?
Like, stop
though?
playing with me. Like,
yeah,
what about
come on, why you
him? He hit me with the
drawn,
what about him?
Yeah.
I'm like,
Hey, but
okay,
look though,
okay,
did y'all?
okay.
So look, then I gotta ask, did y'all stop and get the water ice?
Nah,
we didn't
but
get the
look,
water
that's
ice. We didn't get the water ice.
that's the only thing about being home. I wasn't home. Like
What's
I'm here
water
for
ice?
work. You get what I'm
Snow
saying?
cone.
I'm really honestly.
snow
First of
cone.
all, please
Whoa,
stop.
hold on.
Please stop.
Come on,
Hold
bro.
on.
These niggas
Because you
can't
trying
name
me.
for
You trying me,
ice.
Speed. Don't do
Ice.
this.
It's
Don't
like
try
you
me.
saying
dog.
water
Don't try
ice.
me.
Nah,
Did
the
you
same
get the
thing.
water
Don't try me,
ice?
dog.
Did you
Don't
get
try
the
me. We
water
go through this
ice?
all the time. First of all, shout out to it's not a happy ice. So icy in Dallas. My man Bruce Map, he
Oh,
be
yeah,
doing numbers.
from
And I done
Philly,
sent you there too.
The water ice?
Yeah, and
They
Dallas.
calling that shit a
The
snow
water
And
ice
Dallas.
is sending
You
me.
hating.
saying
You hating.
water
Shout out to
ice.
Bruce, man. Shout out to my man Bruce for sure.
Tim, why that shit not a snow cone?
Bro,
Z, I
All
don't
right,
want
look,
to
we
know.
not doing that.
Z.
We not even
I'm
doing
just
that.
saying,
We was
water
in there for work.
ice.
We was in there for
You know
work.
what I'm saying?
We ain't even get a chance to hit the restaurants already
gonna get
because I'm
back.
saying we had practice the next day.
Okay.
I already tell you we go in that John. And honestly, look, to be honest, the Eagles is a good team, bro. You feel me? They was ready to go. It was a little intention in there. Shane was obviously there last year. I know what that's like when you playing the former team. He with us now. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Also, we played them last year. To be honest, we going into that on different type time. They starters not even playing in the game. We looking to do that. We got a young quarterback. They got Jalen, who, in my opinion, is top 5 in the league right now. So, obviously, Smitty, all those guys out there. So, and we know a lot of boys on the team, right?
For sure.
You feel me? AJ, I didn't call AJ and Smitty. Shout out to Smitty. Me and Smitty trained together in Tampa, down at House of Athletes. Yeah, so we know a lot of guys on that team. I got 2 dudes on that team that actually played against in high school. Shout out to Swift. Shout out to Alumni.
that's
So
cool.
Okay. What was Swift at? High school?
Swift is at. He went. I'm not doing that right now. St. Joe's Prep. We're gonna get into that later.
Mm-hmm.
But
Please.
Let's talk about how spicy Philly was.
let's. But hold on. So we go there. But I'm familiar with people on that team though. Like I know a lot of people on the team. However, I understand what it's like to practice against me. I know not, and that's not from a sense of like
Talk your shit.
what I'm out there on some physically dominating out there. I'm going to say some wild shit to you. I'm gonna try you. I'm gonna test your gangster.
Okay.
And I feel like that's what it is. We got tone setters on teams. Like you get what I'm saying? Like you got certain people who, and I ain't gonna lie, I started to realize when I play in games now, like whatever O-lineman they little enforcer, he probably fuck with me in the beginning of the game or some shit. You feel me? Something like that. So like that's football. That's the type of game we competing out here. You feel me?
sure.
But guess what? I'm only gonna bring the savage out you, and savages respect savages because I done ran into a couple savages, and then we done had to go to war about that. And at the end of the day, like I said before, we respected each other because of the war. You get what I'm saying? Right. So that's all it really be. Mm-hmm. Obviously, we out there. We got our play going on, and I ain't. First of all, because there's 2 sides to this whole story.
Let's talk.
There's what happened, but then why I gotta actually show Philly some love.
Okay. Ooh.
But at the same time, so look, I'm not gonna sit here and say like, to be honest, it was one of the dirtier hits that I done seen in football type shit.
Total weird shit.
Total weird shit, total other shit. You get what I'm saying? But look, let me say this too. Like I respect Jason Kelce though. Like I said, I grew up in Philly, grew up watching the Eagles. I respect who he is. We even hollered at each other after the game last year. You know what I'm saying? Because we was both savages and respected each other after the war. You get what I'm saying?
Okay.
So, again, I see him there. I'm familiar with him. I don't know Jason Kelce now. He was at the Celtics game that I was at. He was doing the toss or something where I bumped into Hassan Reddick too.
Okay.
Like I said, I'd be outside in Philly. I really be bumping into these guys. But, you know, it's cool. I get it. We competing. Look, he the big dog over there. Much respected. Hall of Fame career. You know, well-deserved. But at the same time, too, we a team coming in too. And, like, one thing I've been seeing lately on the field is like just because you're a Hall of Famer and just because you didn't do certain things don't mean that you just get to do whatever you want to do.
Get privileges.
Not to say that he did, but that's what it is.
For sure.
Long story short, whatever the hit was, it just wasn't right. Now, that being said, I done told y'all I done been in plenty of sideline clearing brawls, so I'm not gonna sit here and be sensitive or personal about it. I really don't feel no way about it afterwards. You feel me? I'm gonna see him because you feel me? He a Philly legend, so and I'm being Philly, so. We gonna bump into each other. Ain't like I'm finna drop kick the nigga at a banquet or something. But at the same time, it's just I have respect for him. We already felt like had a understanding, agreement about the type of players we both was. I get what practice is, but at least keep it G and come holler at me like a man. If we gonna go, let's go. I ain't never ducked no smoke. You know, so that's kind of what it was. And then even afterwards, I just didn't. He ain't never come holler at me about it. But you went to the media and apologized. So that's the only thing I would say. Like, you feel me?
It's because bro wasn't sorry. That's why.
But it's cool. You ain't got to be sorry either. But if you ain't sorry, then don't say you was. It's just like I ain't like I said. I'm not sensitive. It is what it is. I don't care about it. It is what it is.
You know how the game go though. You know how the game go though. You got to clear your name for the media.
For
then
sure.
you put in a whole different way outside of the camera.
But at the same time though, I got to shout out to the Eagles, bro.
Yeah.
And Speed, feel me on this shit, bro. They kept it rap.
Okay.
Now, I done told you we done been in a couple of sideline clearing brawls. I don't know if y'all remember what I said. I said my record was 1-1.
Yeah.
Because we lost to the Ravens in 18. I ain't gonna cap, we did. It was more of them than us. I don't know what the fuck they had going on.
They came outside.
At the field. They had it was all of them was 6'4" and dark skin. I was a rookie. It was a different time.
6'4" and dark skin.
I feel like we beat the Browns though in 2019 though. I feel like I was in the middle of that. I started that job. Shout out to Naeem. We was rocking out that day.
For sure.
And this joint, I ain't gonna hold you. He hit me. I got right back up. We right in the mix. Me and Speed right in the mix. We right in between it, bro. I got Kelce. We on the cloud. Ooh, I heard my shout out. First of all, shout out to Dio. I heard Dio was out there carrying it. I can't tell. I'm in the middle of it.
Dio went crazy.
Yeah, so I don't even know what's going on. Kenny and that joint. Look, we in the middle
Oh,
of the joint.
Young Mo?
Look, at some point, I peeped.
don't know how
Kelce, get up. I'm all right, bet, cool. At this point, I'm at the bottom. I'm not trying to get trampled. Like, at the end of the day, we still, I ain't gonna lie, I'm fucked up because I still wanted to practice. But, like, you know, it's a lot going on. I'm trying to make sure I don't get hurt, whatever.
Right.
Everybody getting up the pile, but it's still rowdy in there, though. It's still rowdy. I'm in that, oh, damn. I look over to my right. I see Speed. We on the ground.
What we doing, bro?
Man, we on
Speed
the ground,
look at
bro.
me and look. Anybody that's ever been in a compromising situation, and you and your dog both trying to figure this out, y'all made that look. A lot was said in a split second.
Facts. Them
Look,
eyes.
I looked
say it
at
all.
him and he looked at me and said, "Dog, fuck it, we in this joint together." Like, look, they
What we
got
doing?
us.
For sure.
For
We
some
on they
reason, we on their
sideline.
sideline. It's all them.
We gotta get out.
I'm at
Bro,
the bottom of
we
the
at the
pile.
bottom.
He still
bro.
want to smoke because he wearing his black forces.
Look, I'm saying, look, we still gonna swing,
man.
but at this point, bro, they got us, bro. They got cleats on. This shit might get bad.
Fisticuffs.
They all looked at me. They look like we won. You lucky this ain't.
I got up, started giving niggas my
kept it
Instagram.
wrapped. They kept it wrapped. They ain't do as nasty how it should have been done
Hey, Tim.
in another situation. So you know what? Shout y'all all good with me after that. I ain't even gonna cap.
I got up, started giving my niggas my Instagram and phone number. Like, hit me after this.
My
shit,
man
bro.
said, "Look, I can roll. We
Nah,
can go
dog.
outside
I
together."
started copping. Please,
taking
I'm
no
there.
L's, bro.
Jalen, I was tripping. Come on, bro. Y'all drunk.
Yo. Hey, but no, look, this is one thing that I did want to kind of talk about in that Kelce situation, or just even in joint practices, like as somebody who was watching it, not obviously in the space or whatever like that. I feel like there's so many unwritten rules that people gotta follow. Like what I mean by that is like, you know what I'm saying? Like obviously, Z, like you said, in Speed, I know you could attest to that too.
Yeah.
Like the type of players that y'all are. Like, bro, I came here to like play. Like preseason or joint practice. Joint practice is talked about like you're supposed to get simulations of a game. So like what are we talking about? I'm hitting somebody. I'm doing this. Like this is my job.
But that's where I feel like the conflict lied. How we practice and how they practice were just completely different,
Right.
and it's because of where we're both at as the teams, right? So like I'd say for example, in 18 when I got drafted as a rookie, we had Ty, we had Ebron, and then we had Jack Doyle, and I'm gonna just say, look. Now, first of all, Ty got the green pass. First and foremost, I don't even know if I've even tagged off on Ty before.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Don't touch 13. Period.
Right.
Don't even touch him.
Right.
Ebron, after he scored 3 touchdowns in the game, and then, you know, obviously as he was coming, because he was a high draft pick, but when he came there, he came to prove something. But then once he proved it, it was like, we ain't touching Ebron. Like Ebron, not that. You feel me? And honestly, Ebron was gonna grind your ass up about it. Like, damn, Zaire, hype, he clowning you and shit. You like, I'm a rookie trying to make this team, Ebron. Please just let me, like, let me, so I don't get yelled at, bro. Come on, this not me. You know what I'm saying? Jack Doyle now was one of them vets that like practice though. You feel me? When I'm gonna say they didn't, other guys didn't like practice. That's a bad way to put
Captain
it.
Jack.
He liked to stay sharp in that sense at practice. So like Jack wanted you to punch at the ball. Third him, but Jack obviously, I'm not finna be wilding out on Jack Doyle, but Jack would appreciate it because guess what? When Jack try and block you, he might finish your ass, and that's no cap. You know what I'm saying? He was just that type of. And then obviously we had a situation where somebody actually touched Andrew Luck. Somebody strip sacked him in practice. Craziest shit I've ever seen on the football field. This is the year after he came back from shoulder surgery. I'm talking about the music stopped. Like, everybody like,
Yo.
what? Crazy situation.
Hey, hold on.
But it was just different points at a team. Think about our team now. We got a lot of young guys. Like Josh Downs ain't getting no pass. Deion don't get no pass. Now JT, obviously. Now first and foremost, let me just take the time to say this. We always on JT side, bro. JT is my brother. I've talked to him about it before. Obviously, he going through a situation that's bigger than, like we say, bigger than rap, bigger than football right now. We always with him. I ain't gonna hold you. That's my brother. As he getting healthy, as he work through to get back, we here to support him. You know, AR and our team has been looking great. Definitely believe in young Dion.
For sure.
Young Dion, young Evan. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
You know what I'm saying?
Cast.
Zach working his way back for sure. So, like, I'm definitely fucking with the guys for sure. They're going to hold it down. But I understand the type of player that JT is and what he would look like with AR. I just would love to see that. So, we always with him. We hoping that's, you know, everything to get better. But that being said, ain't too many people on our offense that's getting passes right now. And where we at as a team, bro. Like, we trying, you feel me? Like, and Pittman is more like Jack Doyle. Let me say it like that.
Okay.
Pittman like to practice.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, he like to, you feel me? So, They got AJ, they got Devontae. You feel me? I think Goddard got paid like $70 million. Like they got some big money guys over there. So I could understand like when y'all practice, it's more about like, look, we just came from a Super Bowl. You like, look, we trying to make it through the long haul. So we not that we not a physical team, but when we
It's a lot
practice,
of
we
proven
taking
guys
care
over there,
of each other. And these are all vets. So when you got more vets, you gotta say,
guys.
we got the second youngest team in the league. We gotta turn these young boys up.
For sure.
Like you said, we got a lot of young boys that ain't played. They got to know what it feel like. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Can't just turn that
They
shit
in a
off
different
and on.
spot. So that's why I feel like maybe our practice tempo was different because they said on offense they wasn't really thudding. I don't really know what that was. I ain't really watch it, to be honest with you. But I think that's just where the disconnect lies.
But I feel like, and then, kind of want to hear from you on that speed. It's like, I'm still, when I see
I'm
you
talking about
guys
this way
go
more than
into like certain practices or like certain teams or whatever it is, like that's the makeup of who you guys are. Do they not understand that? Like,
Nah,
this-
but that's
niggas
what I'm
ain't
trying to. That's what
understanding
I'm trying to say though. Like, it's not even that because I'm not even on like how that is or whatever. It's just
Yeah.
I think I'm starting to notice this in the league, bro. Because something else happened with the Packers and the Giants.
okay.
Or not the Packers, the Jets and the Giants.
and
I'm sorry, I
Giants.
keep
Yeah,
forgetting
Jets.
they are in New York.
Have it
I
ever
don't
came to
know
you that
how.
they like when we fight? It's good promotion.
First of
Like,
all, I know they
Yeah,
love when they
great
fight. First of all,
promotion.
I
They love
know.
that shit,
First
bro.
of all,
Great TV.
look, they cut that
That
shit
shit
out the
great,
film, but them joint practices, all them coaches and them,
Hell
especially
yeah.
them GMs in front office, they watch who fighting, who ain't
Oh,
fighting,
absolutely.
Yeah.
who really trying to go get it. That shit, bro, that shit turn
Be
you up.
Alabama.
Or
That's
it'll
Bama,
turn,
huh?
it'll
They
turn
looking
you
at the
down.
tape, huh?
They won't
Come
It'll
see.
turn you
draft
down.
time,
They
they
want
like,
to see
remember
who
when
the
he
dog
was
is.
fighting during training
Hell
camp?
yeah, they want to see who the
Right.
dogs is. But I've been seeing like, bro, I feel like people starting to like. I feel like it's just a misunderstanding. Like, bro, like I said, I can respect who you is.
Okay.
And like I said, I trained with Smitty. I respect AJ. We done went to battle in games multiple times. But I don't give a fuck who you are. We are practicing.
Right.
I'm out here to get better. I'm out here working on my craft. So like, if my craft makes you feel uncomfortable, then speak on it or rectify it. That's how I feel personally.
Yeah.
So it's just like, look, that's how those type of situations end up happening because again, you got people with different practice tempos, and then when y'all doing joint practice, I don't care that you just paid AJ money. You ain't pay him my money. That don't got nothing to do with me. So like, we gotta expect that. Now, let me say that though. Let me bring it back because I'm gonna keep it G. There's a handful of people in this league that you just leave alone, bro.
Okay. In terms of practice, like
In terms of everything,
Just
even
period.
even on game day, I'm just like, hold on, big dog, like ain't even that. You feel me? Like you couple of these big old linemen and shit. These niggas be like 6'7", 330. They put their hands in, it's a little different. Yo, big dog, like you know what I'm saying? Look, I'm still spinning. I ain't lying, I'm still spinning. But look, bro, it's a little mutual understanding because I get you can get on some extra shit because I'm gonna get on some extra shit too. But we ain't even gotta do that. We can just play. Like
Yes,
you
sir,
feel me?
front street.
So it's
I ain't
certain
fucking
people
with
like that. I ain't gonna hold you. Flex your collars, grab me. Hey. Hey, I don't even play. I'm out there, dog. I ain't even on that with you though, big dog, because we ain't even. You feel
We
me?
ain't
We
even
can play
there.
football,
We ain't
bro.
even
Just
there.
don't put your
What
hands
I'm
on.
saying, is
Don't
like, is
touch
that
me.
something? Is
That's
that
why I don't do
something-
the joint practice shit.
I feel like the unwritten conversation just came up for me because is that something that y'all like can get used to, right? Because like you turning it off, turning it on, turning it off, turning it on.
As far as fighting in joint practice,
Well,
like,
not more so the fighting in your practice, but like if we thudding, if we hitting, if we
nah,
trying to
see,
ramp
that's
up.
the thing. The crazy part about like this shit, like when you practice a certain way and you've been doing it for so long, this is how I practice. Like,
Exactly.
if
Okay.
I approach a tackle, I'm approaching the tackle this way. This shit is like muscle memory.
Exactly.
Right.
It's not nothing that I'm trying to like be an asshole or no shit like that. I ain't trying to fuck y'all off on y'all season. But this how I tackle. This how I get ready to play football. I've been doing it for 5 years. Like I got to.
Yeah.
Like if I turn it off this practice, then I'm losing the day with
Yeah.
myself.
I'm turning it down
You
to
feel me?
myself, not to you.
I
you
feel
know
like
what I'm saying?
people forget
losing
that,
today.
like, even though, like, yeah, like, it's the game of football, like, y'all still doing y'all job. Like, it's just like somebody at Lowe's. Like, you not finna stop ringing
And
this
And that's
person
why
out. You not
that's
finna
why I
stop
don't
tackling.
like the joint practice fighting, bro. Because it's like, bro, I'm out here doing my job.
Yeah.
Right.
Like, don't put your hands on me because now it's something else. Now I'm outside of football. You
You
feel what I'm
spicy
saying?
'cause I
And
hit
I
you
came here
hard.
to play ball.
My bad, big dog.
I came here to play ball. I ain't come here for that.
Yeah,
So if
teammates
you
like
want
that,
to do that, then we can do that. But like, not
But
out
then,
here.
I ain't
bro.
gonna lie though, me and Speed, I ain't gonna hold you. Me and Speed are both, let me say, we've matured past constant tempo violators. Let me say that.
Cap.
We both matured past that. We was the young boys doing too much, and now we just the older vets to understand you ain't gotta do certain things. But that ain't just gonna sit here and say like if Devontae was running a drag, I would just blindside him or some shit like that. I'm not gonna do that. But that's what happened in the game though with my man Jihad and AR.
Yeah.
Basically, I don't know if y'all
Oh, yeah,
seen it.
Cobb.
I don't know if y'all seen it.
He
Like Randall Cobb did some crackback, hit somebody. I think he ended up getting a concussion. Later, I guess Jihad bumped AR. I don't know. This all this is mixy shit kind of happening.
Yeah.
Obviously, it's on Hard Knocks and whatever. But
Yeah.
I feel like the biggest thing is like he bumped AR on some shit basically, I guess AR was just feeling like, yo, why you do that? Like, fuck,
Why you
you
touch
don't
me?
know
Why
who
you
I
put your hands on
am.
me?
Right.
He said, you don't know who I am.
Yeah.
And then Jahab was just kind of whatever now, whatever, who was right, who was wrong, I don't care. It doesn't matter. That's not my team. Ain't my
Hattie
team.
funny as shit for saying.
Hattie is funny.
No,
First of all,
that's what I was gonna say. What do you say? Like, I
First
don't
of
know
all-
you. Like, knowing damn
First
well.
of all, shout out to Hattie,
Hey,
North
bro,
Philly
bruh.
stepper for sure. Shout out to Hattie.
Okay.
How do you roast with
He
Aaron
stood
Rodgers,
on that
though?
shit though.
Yeah, you
I
petty
give
for
it
that
to
on
him.
the field though. That's some funny ass shit.
But he had to stand on it once he said it. It was like, well,
Nah,
shit,
for
man.
sure.
Nah,
but
that's
I'm
like
saying-
that's a
but-
panic roast though. Like that's like a all right, motherfucker.
don't
That's
know
all
who
I
you
got.
are.
I ain't know you was about
But
to
I'm
do it.
saying though, at some
Nigga, I don't
point,
know who you is too.
I'm saying so because that's AR. Pat Hattie not supposed to bump him if he
Nah,
feeling
for
some
sure.
type of way?
Right,
Hattie
no,
was-
facts.
He was
But you gotta
definitely
play
he was
it.
definitely in the.
But it is,
I think his whole
it
job
is funny as
attack
hell.
us.
But he said, "I don't know who you are though." Like that shit had me
That's
weak.
what-
I watched it back like
Yeah,
four
that's what
times.
happened. He said, I don't know
You
who
gotta
you are.
stunt like that though. You got
And
to.
Aaron Rodgers cap too. He know.
Just let you-
to.
Aaron
Right,
Rodgers.
he
let you
know,
take-
he know
Yeah,
damn well
he
he
know
know
how
who
to
he
use it.
Oh
is.
my God, you're Aaron Rodgers. I ain't digging.
Right.
I'm just saying, like, how was he supposed to even carry it at that point? Like,
Just like he did.
That
He
shit was
had
really
to be like, I don't
funny,
know who you is. Either.
Yeah.
Fuck you talking about?
Like
You gonna
that-
lie? I'ma lie.
That shit.
I ain't gonna hold you. It's a couple people on it. It's a couple people out there that I don't even want to turn up. That I don't even talk
Funny
shit to
as
certain
shit.
people.
Yeah, but all in kind of coming to the Wayne side of that, Z, like how I do have to ask you this question: how was it being at home in that capacity, bro? Like,
Oh man,
how was that, bro?
It was different. You know, honestly, my first time playing in Philly was actually my rookie year, my third year. Yeah, it's crazy. There's so much funny shit happened rookie year when Speed wasn't there. But when we pulled up, I wish you could have seen it though. When we pulled up to the hotel, my Aunt Marla, shout out to Aunt Marla, she was there waiting with the sign,
yes, ma'am.
with the whole fam. I was hella embarrassed, bro. I was mad. It was like your mom waiting for you at
Yes, sir.
at pickups and some shit.
It's
I'm
cool,
like,
Ricky.
damn,
though.
like,
It's cool, Ricky.
With the
okay.
squad.
yeah, I know. Ricky,
It's cool,
like, damn, come on, I'm supposed to be cool. I'm trying to get a pic and shit. I'm trying to be on some P shit. I ain't even got no fly bag at the time. I got my Syracuse duffel.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. With the four on it.
Bro, come on, bro. I'm 7th round, bro. I had just earned my way on the team. I ain't playing out no fits. This joint fresh from sack. I don't even know Hugo Boss. That bitch tight as red.
Yes, sir.
Like, it is what
Hey,
it
look,
is,
hey,
bro,
look.
but-
Tell him, hey, it's with the brown trusty dusties
Oh,
on.
come on. That's
man.
hate. That's
Like,
hate. That's hate.
with the steppers,
Yo.
bro.
That's
That's
hate.
love,
Gotta
bro.
chill.
That's
it. Shout out
love.
to Aunt
Gotta
Marla.
chill.
But you know, obviously she's not here with us no more. So like when I pulled up to the telly, it just you know what I mean, like damn, I'm back home. But had my family at the practice. You know what I mean, my cousins, I call them like my brothers and sisters.
Bruh, Matt dropped the bulletproof vest on the way back to the crib.
Yeah, Matt definitely.
Matt is
did
the
that.
funniest nigga in the world.
Yeah, Matt
bruh.
Adams. He from Houston. When he went back home for the
Shout
first
out
time.
my
he wore a
dog,
bulletproof
man.
vest,
Yo,
bro.
Miss
what's
my
up
nigga,
with y'all?
man.
Yeah, he
Not a
legend.
bullet.
Shout out to
What's
him.
up with that?
Shout out to him, Cleveland, bro.
Bruh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Matt
So no,
serious
it was
shit.
cool though. I hadn't been back since my rookie year though.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
That's lit.
that was cool being in the city. But like I said, and I was there for some time. I got a chance to put a couple people on. Like obviously I had my barber pull up to the joint. Shout out to Rob.
Yeah.
Out North, he was cool. Shout out to Down North Pizza.
Did he
Shout
fix
out to
Great
sure.
Clips?
North.
Huh?
Did he fix your teammate haircut?
Nah, shout out to my doggy, but he had to let his shit grow back, so he was still on the comeback.
Pull
When you get a
a
bad
tink,
cut,
tink.
you gotta
probably
let
still
that.
on the
Yeah,
come
bro.
up.
Oh,
Yeah,
I'ma
yeah,
pray for
nah.
him.
Hey,
You
G,
need
you
a
gotta get
mic.
some of that down north smoke, man.
No, that down north.
pizza.
Shout out down
That
north
shit
pizza.
like that,
Yeah,
bro.
for sure,
Down
for sure.
North
So,
Pizza.
Down north.
no, it was a good job, man. Getting a chance to play in the link. Me and Speed was stepping obviously preseason smoke though, but
Yeah.
felt good to get right back. Right, but look, it's week 1, man.
Hey,
I want to ask
Right.
Speed this. Speed, tell me about cut day when you thought you was about to get cut.
Bruh. Bruh. I'm in the junk. Like, first of all, I told my agent, don't call me. Like the day
Facts.
before, like, do not call me on cut day, bro. Nobody called me. Like, I'm going. Actually, I think I went in the building, bro.
oh shit.
I went in the building because I want to face that shit.
You want
Like, nigga, don't call me while I'm at the crib. I got to
Talk to
drive a
me.
long ass. I want one drive, and that's back to the crib. You feel me? A drive there and back so sad, nigga. What do you listen to? What do you
Don't
put
call
on?
me. The man who don't answer the phone.
I'ma
Don't
put
call
on-
me.
Oh man,
What do you put on?
driving back to the crib?
Young
driving
boy
up.
too.
You gotta go.
Driving up.
Hey,
Frank
I ain't
Ocean.
gonna-
I'm going
Nah, I
Frank
can't
for
go
real.
Frank, bro. You got to do a ride wave.
John Legend.
Ooh, that
Not
ride.
You got to, oh no, that ride
No, you
wave.
gotta-
My
What are them
heart hurts
heartbreaks?
so many
One
times.
of them,
Man, definitely.
Hey, I ain't gonna hold you,
Man.
Speed. You might have to drop that glory rose.
Bruh.
Yeah.
On the way there, ride wave, but on the way back, young boy. Like, you
Yeah,
feel
'cause
me?
you definitely ready to spin. But if
I'm
I
ready to
pull
do
up listening to that mini,
Nah.
man, I might really snap off when you hit me with the
Yeah.
yeah, man. We got to woo the woo.
Oh, God.
Yeah,
Oh,
see, now you
man.
tweaking. So
No,
like,
I thought I was gonna get cut one year, bro. That shit is scary. First of all, speed crazy. I would never go in the building, bro.
what? I want
Bro, I'm trying. Even now, when
I'm
I
gonna stand
know I'm
tall,
a
you
captain
hear me?
on the team, I'm in this bitch. I go in. I'm gonna holler at y'all. Y'all might just get an idea about
Badge
me in this
don't
bitch.
work.
Y'all just cutting niggas now. So let me just get out of here. You feel me? I might be in this bitch. You might look at. You know, Zaire, I don't even. Nah, don't
look at
even.
me.
I'm out. Zaire not even in here. See your
Hey,
man
don't
tomorrow.
look at me.
Let one of the scouts
Wait.
say what up on cut day. You, huh?
Yo, what's
Hold
going
on,
on, man?
Speed.
Hey, my man.
So what did you?
said
Oh, yeah, it's cool.
South
What did you
Scout?
do?
All right, bet.
What did
Right,
you
why
do
did you
when you
think
went
you
It
were
was
in the
gonna
just
get
building?
it was just rookie year. Like you just, I mean, we had so many linebackers. Like you feel what I'm saying? This rookie year, I'm playing the last quarter of the preseason game. Like,
Yeah.
you feel me? Anything can happen. Like I felt I did enough. Like
Oh, so you just
I
thought
felt
you
like I
was
did
a
enough. I was
goner.
confident, but I know how to lead work and shit. Like it could have been that. Like you feel me? They could have been like, we want to keep you on the practice squad. Like you know what I mean?
So you just sat in your locker the whole time?
Nah,
or
I
something?
was on some treatment shit, like going to get in the tubs, just
okay,
chilling. Like
okay,
I'm in the building. Like
I
come
feel like
on,
that
nigga.
makes it so much more
If you
awkward
gonna
because
do
it's
it,
like
let
you
do it.
walking around and it's like everybody know you're gonna get cut and you in there in treatment and the whole time folks getting your little press release ready. Like we have,
Nasty. It's
you know,
nasty,
like
nasty.
that's crazy.
That's why I
Nasty.
always, bro. That's why every year it's a blessing to make the roster because that feeling, like you feel what I'm saying.
Never
Especially
take
as
it
a
for
youngin,
granted, bro.
especially as a youngin when you ain't even really stamped yourself in the league as something like to where you can be shopped or anything like that, bro.
Yeah.
That feeling there, bro. You gotta get this shit y'all, dog.
I'm saying, especially after you done went so many battles and so many wars to actually make a team, bro. Like that's the difference, bro. A lot of people don't understand what that's like, bro. Especially when you got that when you young and you early, you ain't even proven in the league. You at this point, like, damn, I don't even know if I could play like at this level. And just getting that just turn you up, man. This just I remember, bro. I went to Syracuse one year, but same shit, bro. If you might, bro, do not call me. My agent called me, bro.
He called
My
you on the
rookie year,
day.
He called me on the day. Hey, man, how you doing?
no,
Bro, if you don't get off
cuss them out.
you don't get off my
Your
phone,
agent
dog.
almost got fired.
playing.
Didn't even know.
Day of, he got fired, not me.
I'm not currently with him anymore. But because it was just like, bro,
No shade.
don't call me, bro, ever. Find something else to do. Like, you know what I mean? But
Wait.
I would have hung out like go fast.
Yeah.
definitely something never to
Speed,
say.
you was not finna answer.
Let's get to let me get to the other side of it though. When you found out you hit the jackpot,
Yeah.
what you do?
Man, what's up, nigga? I'm about to shit on these niggas this year. They got me fucked.
Damn,
up.
y'all had me in here sweating? Y'all had me over here sweating?
Thought I was
We
gonna
won.
get
What's up?
cut.
And then y'all was looking at me sideways for him. He ain't even get. Oh, all right, bet. Don't worry about it.
I'm
Don't
him.
worry about
I
it.
got
Wait till I
something
got
for you.
it's week 1. I'm up.
Okay.
You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? When you ready
Something
now, but you feel
Okay.
me?
Okay, so then I guess on the flip side, like since y'all are the vets now, what do y'all tell like the young guys coming up? It's like y'all see them in the locker room and y'all know y'all done had that feeling where you like, oh shit, I don't know, I'm feeling a little iffy, like this shit. I'm about to
I ain't
shit.
gonna
Hey,
hold.
Jay,
I be
you see a
seeing
nigga
it.
scrolling through his phone for
Right.
no reason.
I be
bro.
seeing
Everybody
that
here
shit.
tapping
I be,
his knee.
I be seeing this shit through a whole different lens now. So I already be knowing the young niggas who are already like da. So I can't even really just go in. I just know anything that happens to them young niggas is gonna make them better if they got the
Yeah,
right
exactly.
mentality.
For sure.
So even if
Right.
they got
For
released,
sure.
I always tell them, bro, like you get released here, bro. There's plenty of people who went undrafted
on.
and they
Right.
got crazy contracts and doing their thing. So, bro, don't even let that shit phase you. But I know when I was in that position, I ain't want to hear that, but I needed to hear that type
Yeah.
shit. Like, if a vet would have came and told me some shit like that, I'd have been like, shit, you know what? You right, nigga. Like, appreciate that. But
Yeah, and it be that support. Like I feel like when you talking to a young boy and they coming to holler at you, like, damn, Z, like, whoopty whoop. But you like, look, bro, regardless of how this shit go, for real, we done seen so many people get cut. Like, bro, prime example, best example I could ever come up with, Kenny Moore, bro, undrafted out of Valdosta,
I went up and got the
picked up
things.
undrafted by New England, made it. They cut him, thought he was gonna make it to the P squad, got claimed by Indy 17, ended up starting the back half of the season.
Yes, sir.
Turned out to being the best nickel in the NFL. Obviously, got paid. Still on the hunt, still getting better. You feel
But he
me?
had
So-
the mentality, though.
Exactly, he had that energy.
He had
And
the
we done
mentality.
seen that so many different times.
Yeah.
Maybe not to Kenny's standpoint, but also just guys. We done seen guys come here, get cut, go somewhere else, get cut. You feel me? End up back, and now this motherfucker, a vital part of the season is a marathon. I ain't gonna hold you. I really tell the young boys for real, the real game is cut day is not the end. It's really just the beginning. Like the
Right.
fact that you was on a 90-man roster was because there was a lot of spots. So they might have necessarily felt like, okay, we just need somebody in the building for this or that and the third. Now, when it's 53, bro,
It's up.
and they only got 63 lockers in that joint, bro,
They see you in there.
if they see somebody they like or something that they need, they going to make that move. So,
Right.
like, don't lax, whether you make it or you don't make it. Because I done also seen young boys make the roster after having a good camp, and then you got comfortable, and then guess what? You tricked off your spot. You feel me? It's always a hunt, and no matter.
And it's worse for you when you do that, because now it's like,
Yeah, we done gave you the spot.
Like we
and
gave you the
Right.
spot, and you fucked it off.
So now you're gonna do a whole lot to get it
Now
back.
all
so.
the teams know how
I
much.
was gonna say now everybody can see you.
So,
do too.
so it's a forever hunt. I always tell them, like, look, man, like, obviously you're gonna be cool regardless, but understand something, bro. The gun just fired, bro. The race is really on. So you know what I'm saying, obviously get ready, but
how? So talk to me about that, Z, because obviously and I think you talked about that before, both of y'all, is that's something that you've learned to compartmentalize. How would somebody be able to understand that that's a storm that I have to weather? Right, like I made the 53, but it's some crazy shit about to come out after this. Like,
And this is the part
how
of
you
like
do that?
having, like, this is why people who have like fathers and like uncles and like cousins and stuff that's been in the league,
Okay.
and like people who gravitate towards vets and really use vets as like a tool.
Yeah.
That's why they more successful. I feel they more successful than people who don't. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like for me, I didn't have, like, I'm a first generational NFL player, first generation professional athlete. So like when I
a lot
came
of people
in,
are EJ. What the fuck?
nah, it's not a lot actually.
I agree
My
with that.
It's a lot of
Cousin has a
niggas in the
Super
league who
Bowl
had
ring.
cousins, brothers, pops,
baseball,
somebody
Yeah,
in
that's
football,
Nice.
track.
in professional sports. So shit, when I got there, I had to lean on vets, bro. Like just to know the shit that I couldn't see.
Yeah.
Like I had to lean on the linebacker squad. I had to lean on a lot of shit, bro.
That's
so
where he
like,
got the double peace sign.
I
Yeah.
used that joint. I ain't gonna hold. I used my shit.
Like, cause I don't know. I just think that's a unique mindset or a transition that you have to be. Cause I'm just thinking about equating it to life, right? Like if you're just a regular person and you graduate from college, you graduate from high school, like nobody can tell you like, hey, bro, when you get this degree or when you do X, Y, Z or whatever, it's some shit waiting for you on the other side, bro. And you got to be ready for that. I just feel like that's the same thing when you talking about the 53. It's like, bro, yes, like Z said, like you made it, you did those things, bro. You made it past that, you here. You made it past tree shaking elimination. Now it's really where it really kick off. How do you get ready for that?
But I'm gonna tell you what it really is, bro. And this is a conversation that me and Tim have actually had before. People underestimate the value of going D1. People understand, like
I was
feel
gonna
like
say that
people,
gives college.
people, and I also just feel like
true.
I also talk about this, like what defines success. Like some people are just meant to be great college players. Some people are meant to, go and play 3 years in the league. Some people are meant to play 12, but you know what I'm saying? Guess what? Everybody can still spin and parlay to something that's positive and impactful for them. Like, you know what I'm saying? Just because a chapter in your life may close, like we had young boys that, they might not ever play again. I didn't actually been on the field a part of niggas that's like this last rep, he had got hurt and he can't play no more. Like I didn't had that happen before. And it's just like, just because a chapter in your life closes doesn't necessarily mean that, the whole story is over. You get what I'm saying? It's just you basically got to use the lessons that you learn as a team and in this environment to spin it and parlay it to something else. So like,
I just, like I said, that again, like kind of going to your point about like the importance, or not the importance, but the value of being a Division I player or Division I athlete, not just being about all of the, the charters and the planes or whatever like that. Like you're really against like really, really stiff competition to me. Like I've always seen it. I've always seen it that way. Like you're meeting the best every time you hit a classroom, you hit the field, you hit the track, wherever you go. Like it's top notch here. And I don't know. I just felt like that, that was always important. Like to be able to be like,
let me ask you this. Do you think that's different in HBCUs and FBS?
Do I think there's a difference?
Yeah. Do you think the level and the things that they go through are different for the HBCUs
and FBS schools?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I think that it's a difference because of, respectfully, I think that it's a difference because of the mindset of the athlete.
I'm talking about on the field, by the way.
On the field?
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like I think it's a difference because of the mindset of the athlete. Right? Like you, both of you, Tarleton, Syracuse, right? Like you guys understand that if it makes sense, your understanding doesn't come from, and like I said, in my mind, this is me thinking about it. Your mindset doesn't come from when you first meet your coach. It's when you first sign your letter of intent. You understand what the big lights of Syracuse is or what Tarleton is. You understand what this like fan base and all these things is. So your level of seriousness that you're taking it goes to another level.
I wasn't thinking of none of that shit in college, but I was trying.
I know.
I was
trying to
wasn't
just ball.
Thank you
I was
very
just
much.
trying to like.
Thank you
I was just
very
trying to be
much.
like, make sure I was on the damn roster to go to conference. Like,
Yeah,
I'm
like-
trying to
Bro.
score points.
But listen, what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying to you is that their level of focus, I feel like that you had, it wasn't on like your coach, like, oh, Jada, like run fast or do X, Y, Z. You knew that you had to be locked in when you pulled up.
Look, I'm gonna tell you, as a young boy on D1, you signed. Oh, I'm lit.
I'm litty.
I'm in
Yes,
ACC.
sir.
I'm Power 5. First of
That's
all,
what I'm saying.
niggas from
Big
Philly ain't
Power
even going
Five.
to Syracuse
Exactly.
for real.
Big
So I'm
Power
really
Five.
one up in niggas. Like,
Got grades
for real,
and
you know what I'm saying?
athletics.
This
Exactly.
this joint good academically.
Hey, my man got a good transcript.
First of all, shout out
He
Melo,
got an
man.
ACT
First of all, shout
score.
out Melo. Yeah, man, look, I'm going crazy out here.
that.
Y'all really ain't carrying how I'm carrying.
That's
what
what
I'm
I'm-
thinking.
yeah.
But
That's
I really
what I'm
want to.
saying.
I really want to get into my man Shador putting on and what's the difference
Yeah.
between him and FBI. That's why I really want to go
Yes.
with it. That's why I really want to go with it.
Went crazy.
Hold on. Can let me just
Crazy.
one more second. That you explained exactly what I was saying. You didn't care nothing about the coach before. You worried about my coach. You worried about my plan,
If my coach
where
is
I was
Deanna, it would
going,
be
what I
different.
was doing. I'm just saying that your focus when you signed the letter of intent was way more about the optics than it was about my performance because of my level of focus. I had to lock in.
So you saying that's different than FBS and D1?
In the FBS and the FBS school or FCS school and the HBCU. Yes, that's different. That's not the same.
You lost
Them
me.
niggas
This
I was
trying to
with
This
you.
is what you
ball,
don't
bro.
understand.
That's not
This
the
what you-
same.
This is what you don't understand,
They
bro.
trying to ball.
That's what I'm
Hey,
trying
how
to
many-
look,
hey, how many of y'all been on the
look,
HBCU
look,
campus?
Now we're going to have to really get into it. How many of y'all done seen BS
have.
High? Now we got to get into
Let's
it. Now we
talk.
got to go right there.
Let's talk.
Because how many of y'all done seen BS
Okay,
High?
I had to stop watching it because he really pissed me off after the little sit down. I couldn't do it no more. He blew me, and I had to stop.
The sit down.
Did you see it? Did you watch it?
I watched part of that joint,
This
bro.
nigga EJ. What I tell y'all about?
I-
I text
You
EJ.
know,
I
EJ
said,
don't
EJ.
have
watch
completed
BS High.
I watched part of it. I
the
watched enough.
assignment.
He didn't finish
Let's
I
watching
talk.
watched
good
enough.
shows.
I kept
You
falling
know,
asleep.
Let's
on
talk.
that motherfucker.
He pissed
Bruh.
me off. He was sitting there all just like he was all like, oh yeah, like just ready to be interviewed, and I was just like, oh
So
my
hold
God.
before we
He
before we
had
take a
too much of
deep,
an attitude for you.
before we take a
So
deep
you
dive.
finished it?
Thirsty.
You finished
Of
it?
course.
Before we even get into it, I just want to know where everybody point. Who was wrong in the whole situation?
Just in general,
Well,
From your point of view, it already
Okay.
happened. It is what it is. Who do you see as you feel me, was
You talking
was
about based
taking
on the
who was
players and
wrong
the
in the whole
coach?
situation? And everybody, from the coach to the moms to the kids, to everybody.
the parents.
The kids. Them folks-
Thank you,
folks
Speed.
was-
And this is coming from niggas that played college football,
The
bro.
kids,
Yeah.
bro.
First of all, bro,
You
I'm
seen
trying
that
to
shit was
understand.
bullshit.
Bro,
Y'all-
I'm
y'all
at
know
some
damn
point, first of all,
well,
y'all
like,
graduated
what
high
you doing?
school.
Yeah.
They got some sense.
Hey,
That's what
hold
I'm
on.
saying. Like
High
y'all
school.
got
How
some
are you playing
sense.
a
Like
high
be
school
for
team?
real.
Yeah.
Let me let y'all
Be
talk.
for
That's
real.
crazy.
Yeah.
I'm listening. I want to hear from y'all. Go ahead.
Bro,
I
I'm
mean,
just saying,
so
at
they
some
defense it was
point-
IMG though. IMG, they probably looking at us like IMG.
They're
from like a
elite.
college prep.
Yeah, no, but that's
These
still
niggas
some
look,
bullshit.
really
I'm
be in
gonna be
college.
honest, and I ain't gonna hold
But
you.
I ain't
That
gonna
was
hold. I
my
would've
prob- That was
spent on
my
them little
problem
niggas.
number one with the whole John, bro.
I would've played.
As
Maybe
a
that's-
competitor,
and that-
you
and
know
hold
that's
up.
some
And that's
bullshit.
maybe
I'd have been
maybe-
out there 8 tuds.
Hold on, look, and that's maybe where my hate for the kids. Well, not my hate for the kids, but my blame for the kids actually start, bro.
Okay.
How are you that excited to play some niggas that's some niggas, bro? Like, how are you so excited to play against somebody that's nice? Like, I just feel like, how is playing them making your life? Like, shouldn't you want to play to just continue to just get better to prove yourself? Like, you just hyped because you playing against them. And also, y'all didn't start practicing or nothing. Y'all ain't got no plays.
Don't care.
IMG is a machine.
Give me the ball.
He said, yeah, I just wanted to be him. You can't. You woke up on
Exactly.
How you
Saturday
him?
to be him. They been him for 2 years straight.
No
He ain't take
plays.
one summer off.
I'm
First of
him.
all, but we ain't doing that, bro.
Hey, hold on.
You,
wait,
there's
wait,
no
hold
way you
on,
really
wait,
thought
wait,
you
hold
pulled
on,
up and y'all
hold
really was
on.
finna win, bro.
Hold on, bro.
Him.
Hold on, bro.
Him and
They
I'm
was
not about to
grown
sit
men.
here. I'm not about to sit here and let y'all put that all on them kids, bro.
No, it was them.
They
not
know-
kids,
All
first
them
of all.
kids,
They're
bro.
not kids.
Yeah, they not kids. Them
They're
niggas
children, bro.
They graduated.
They was
They were not
18.
children. They were
They were children.
18.
They were 18. Now, some of them wasn't high
They
school, but
got
they was
some
some of them was
sense. They
older,
had
bro.
some sense
No,
though.
bro.
You not eating. You
I seen
hungry.
one
They did.
Hey,
Some
hold
one
on.
of them said
Can I-
he was like, "Yeah, I pulled up, and I ain't even tell my mom I wasn't going to school. They were just getting it together, and I was just going to go play ball. Like,
Yeah, like
I
you ain't
shoulda-
going to no class.
I'm like, bro, you ain't go to no class, bro.
What?
You trying to put the blame on somebody else, bro.
Come
bro.
on. I ain't gonna lie.
You knew what you was doing.
Be
That's
for
why you didn't
real,
tell your
right.
mama.
Look,
You
look,
knew-
look,
You
and I
think
don't
you know
know.
you can't
look,
bullshit no
I don't know.
bullshit
Look,
on my
I'm different. I'm a little bit of a, you know what I'm saying? I kind of got a control freak thing. So I knew all about that clearinghouse shit. Like, you get what I'm saying?
the
Just trying to get that now.
clearinghouse, for
I went to a hard ass school, so I had
Right.
to finesse and wiggle, wiggle, woo. But to just think that you're not going to class at all, like
Right.
the first thing you talk to a college coach, they need to see your transcripts.
True.
First and foremost, to know if they even recruit you. And I tell every young boy, when I go back to the schools, when I go back to the middle schools, we want to go to the league. We want to be nice. We want da. I tell them, bro,
grades down for sure.
grades is going to separate the game and the ball players more than talent ever will. I promise you.
Okay.
Bro, I'm gonna keep it G. When I was in Little League, I wasn't the best player. I was a good player. When I was in high school, I was like that. But it was a lot of niggas that was nice. It was a lot of other niggas that was nice, but that I felt like even was better than me at that time, who tripped up because they end up having to go to a JUCO and then knock them off their pivot, or guess what? They didn't get the grade. So instead of, you really, capable of being this type of player, then it's just like you letting this kind of knock you off. You don't end up going to where you necessarily could have go, or you don't go.
Facts.
And honestly, where we from, you go into other things. So it's like I done seen stuff like that really happen and separated. Even motherfuckers in college, you get to college, you have to go to school.
Yeah.
People don't understand that.
Still
Like
gotta
this
go
is
to
not
class.
basketball.
Your coach may be at
respectfully,
that
and guess
door.
what? We gonna hold up. Hold on. I'm gonna get into my basketball hate. I got some love for you, but them basketball niggas did not go to class, bro. They wasn't
didn't
on
go to
campus
class when I
long
was in
enough.
college either,
Bro,
yeah,
I
no.
couldn't even be mad. Look, we
They
in
went to
summer
practice
classes
and
with
that
them.
was it.
We kicking it with them. You at Syracuse, you playing in Hawaii for a month. I'm hating like that.
I'ma say this.
This
Nah,
nigga
they
ain't pull up
were
to
better than y'all.
CRS 365 all year. First of all, stop hating.
They
That's
were
crazy.
better
All right, I
than
don't
y'all.
wanna get
All
into
right, bro. Look.
What do you
Tell me
want?
this.
That's hate.
That
Tell me
don't,
this.
but that don't mean they don't
All
have
I'ma
to
say
go to
is-
class.
Hold on.
Who's still Bayham?
First of all,
what do you
please,
want?
yo,
He's going to get everything he's asking for.
bro. Okay,
What?
hold on, Tim. Can I talk?
Still gotta go to class.
Go ahead, bro.
All I'm gonna say is you're not there because you're going on tournaments a lot of times, and then you're in the NCAA tournament and spring, and then you go to the league. That's what that one and done life is like. I understand that it's a different pathway on basketball players.
Please put
I
winning
get
behind
that.
it. Please say they was winning.
That's fine. I understand
Okay.
that. What I'm trying to explain is the basketball schedule is not the football schedule. They only can be there for 1 year if you're nice. In football, you have to go to a college for 3 years.
you do have to do
Okay,
You
lock
gotta
me
do
in.
2 summers.
Lock me in on this. Lock me in on
of
this.
course, B.
So, like, what's the difference between me putting all my focus into football, which is a career, a well-paid career, than somebody who's over there doing a doctorate in fucking neurosurgeon or whatever like that? What's the difference? They putting all they time into being a neurosurgeon. I'm putting all my time into being a football player. What's the difference? In college, though, like when you in high school, definitely you got to do those grade shit because it's fucking. But when you get to college, bro, put all your time into being a football player. That's class shit comes
Because
What they
you're
say,
going to
I didn't even
college,
come
that's
here
what
to
I'm
go to
saying.
class. I
Nah, I
didn't
ain't
come here
saying
to class.
bullshit
to
class.
play
That's not the
football.
league.
I ain't saying
though.
Yeah, that's
not how
facts.
football's going, bro.
Like, if
And
you
first
gonna
of
do
all,
something, do it full. But like,
this one, hold on. This one I'm gonna say, bro. Hold on, Jen. I'm gonna let you go real quick. What I'm gonna say is, bro, football is a physical game. We just talked about football being a physical game. When you're 18 years old, you're not physically ready to go to the NFL. You won't be physically ready really till you like 21, and you rare at that point. First of all, we're gonna get into it. Some of these niggas is 29, and I got a real problem with that in college because that's crazy. But we're gonna get into that. But you gotta physically mature. Us getting a college degree out of it is a part of the deal. You already at school gets a degree in something that you can use outside of football. This is what I'm saying, and this is the only reason why that coach is a slime, because it's just like, look, like you are taking advantage of people that are trying to change their lives. Like, you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He actually spoke on it too. Like his brother went Division I to Ohio State, which, first of all, Ohio State alumni system is very vast. They always got a whole bunch of stuff going on. Shout out to all the old state steppers for real. Crazy. But that helped elevate him and put him in a different portion of life. So a lot of times, that's what I'm saying, people underestimate the value of going D1, because when you go D1, you change the trajectory of your life. To be honest, I would not have went to college if it wasn't for football, bro. Straight up, I wouldn't have had a chance. Like, now, mind you, my grandmother used to say I was going to go to college or die.
Do you realize they give you a
I
step
really
up,
believe
though?
she was telling the truth a couple times.
You realize how much of a step up they give you?
I'm saying, that's what I'm saying, to have a college degree.
I'm going into $1 million
coming from
field?
the hood, and you going for free, and you coming out with no debt. Which, I'm not saying that, definitely pay the guys. There's not no salary there, not da-da-da-da. Pay the guys, NIL, all them boys should get it. But I'm just saying, graduating with a college degree and no debt, you're already head and shoulders above everybody else that's coming into the workplace
really
graduating college, to be honest with you.
So, Jada, I want to hear from you.
No, I was just gonna say, like, think of it in a sense. I just looked up, and this is from the NFL website, from the operations website. It says 1.6 of all NCAA football players ever make it to the professional level. So you're saying, like, what's the difference between a college football player versus somebody going for their doctorate? Like, yes, they're putting all into that, but like, you can't really put all into. It's like, yes, you want to put all into football and your degree, kinda, but it's like, if there's no guarantee, 1.6%, like, be for real.
A lot of college football players out here, bro.
And think about it, if you know you like kind of like on the bubble, like you a bubble guy.
Yeah.
So you like and not a bubble guy in the league. You a bubble guy in college. So what you really doing? Like, you need to be putting 100% into the field. Like, your coach telling you this, that, and the third. Like, you need to be doing film. You need to be out working on your routes. But it's like, how can you do that when you know you're a bubble guy and you like, shit, I ain't for the.
Because there's so many other fields within football that's not the NFL, that putting your all into the sport of football pays off. You can become a D-lines coach, but
That's
you
facts.
didn't did it, so like you got
Why you
filled
go
on
right to the
experiment.
D-line?
You can become a D-line
That's
coach.
crazy.
You can be a
become
D-line coach.
You can be in
Why
operations.
D-line?
No,
You
facts,
can
but
be in
I feel like
operations,
people don't realize that, and I think it's like
Yeah.
what's helpful is like kind of like this like y'all generation of like vets that are really like, hey, like y'all could really be tapping into all these other
What if they had a
avenues.
coaching class in college?
They do.
They do.
They do?
Yeah.
They didn't have
But-
that for that
so,
shit.
wait,
Somebody didn't go to
So
class.
They ain't had
let me,
that
let me
shit
ask let me ask y'all this.
Y'all
When
doing a
did you-
whole, y'all
I
doing a
would've
whole lot
took
to
that
Doug
jump.
talking about prime time too, by the way. Because I got to talk about this too. Because Speed was going for TCU. Y'all don't know that.
Yeah, it definitely was.
I saw the tweet.
he was.
Saw
Yeah,
the
he
tweet.
was. Yeah, he was. Yeah, he was. And to be honest, he wasn't on my side when it came to talking about primetime before that too. So I'm gonna let him stew over there. I'm gonna let him stew over there though. Yeah, he don't want to do that.
Speed, you wasn't
Yeah.
going with Prime,
Yeah.
bro.
No, he
First of
wasn't
all-
going with prime.
First of all, I'm rocking with Prime.
Are you actually black if you weren't going for prime?
No,
I'm
look,
just
look,
saying.
look.
No.
First of all, I'm
Question?
rocking with Prime. I'm from Fort Worth and TCU, the home team, so I'm never going against TCU.
Okay.
How
No
you
matter
gonna go
who they
against
playing
Prime?
against.
But Prime Texas
We've had
won.
multiple
Prime not
arguments
coming-
in
bro.
our building about Prime and what he did in HBCUs, and
what he did in
he
Texas.
played the middle.
And he did in Texas though, because his high school was in Texas, right? Am I tripping?
I'm not talking about TCU. I'm
not
talking
worried
about
about none
the
of that.
outright
He
support
He
of
come play
Prime, bro.
TCU, we got to beat him.
Oh,
We got
my
to beat
God.
anybody who come to Fort Worth. And he came to Fort Worth.
And got that dub,
got
walked
the
out.
dub,
I be
yeah, a little
feeling like
three-point
First of all, I ain't gonna hold y'all. I
But
gotta
that
be,
youngin' Travis Hunter
yeah, I
go
was about to say.
crazy.
I ain't gonna hold you.
Boy.
I damn near started cramping watching that nigga. My calves started hurting. Like, nah, dog. Like, damn, bro. I'm out here.
That's how
trying
you
to
know somebody
stretch.
going crazy.
I'm stretching like, damn, this nigga.
Yeah,
What?
yeah,
Nah, he
go
on
ahead.
190.
How many
Can y'all
players?
remember?
160
Can y'all
some
remember the
players?
last time y'all played 110 snaps?
No, what's the most snaps you ever played in the game?
It wasn't 160.
Nah, what, do you
He was
remember the
110.
game?
He was
I don't
110.
remember,
He was
but it-
110.
I
It
think the
was
most I might have
110?
played
110.
was like 96. It was against like Central Michigan or some shit.
OT?
Yeah, OT. They went on like a 15-play drive, a 16-play drive, and then a 15-play drive to end the game and in OT. I was like,
Wait,
God
did y'all
damn,
get
I
the
was
W?
burnt.
Did we get the W?
Yeah, we won. I could have picked, but that's neither here nor there.
Hell orange.
But what I'm gonna say is though, we shouldn't have been in a game like that with them. But shout out to the orange though, bro.
Yo, no,
my boy
but-
spinning. But what I will say is, bro, no, he put in crazy
Crazy work, bro.
stamina, bro.
So-
First of all, y'all ain't even peeped the game-saving touchdown tackle right to the pick. I'm like, oh yeah, young boy gone, bro.
Yeah, he going crazy. But look though, so this is my
Bro,
thing.
first round already.
So this is my thing is that what are we saying about the production of Shador Sanders?
Bro, I think Shador, and I'm gonna go on the ledge to this, and I
That
was
look
talking
comfortable.
crazy already. I like Shador as the favorite right now, in my opinion.
As the favorite for what?
I'm not gonna say the Heisman favorite, but I think he a lot closer than a lot of them people than they really trying to give him credit to. He did only. Now I'm gonna say this: the Big 12 don't play no defense, but TCU did not play a bad game, bro.
They didn't.
He really only got one true. Travis is going crazy, but Travis tired. Travis can't even run on the joint. Shout out to Horn. He was cooking with Horn.
Horn was and then running back.
Running back
number
was
three.
snapping too,
He
but
was snapping.
Shador was surgical though, bro.
Okay.
He was making the right decisions. TCU did not play a bad game. People not understanding that, and that was his first game. And Speed could attest to this, bro. Playing on the road in college is a different situation, specifically against a program like TCU, bro.
And you know, you
You
can
don't just pull up there week one and just catch road victories against
So-
a ranked team. They were in the national championship last year. They program is still
Do
tough.
you even
bro.
have film for this, like, week one film in college? You don't even got a good film base.
Yeah, you
like
don't.
to
You
study.
going off of last year. They ain't-
Yeah.
it
You
ain't
going
no
off of last
preseason.
year.
They ain't sending
Ain't
you no
preseason,
practice.
like they
Yeah,
not
that's
sending you no
actually-
practice.
But I'm saying like
I didn't even think
Intended.
about
Yeah,
that.
you in the blind.
Oh my God, you just made me
Literally
scared.
going
Like,
off
I can't
last
lie. I
year.
can't go play a game
but
without no
this is
film.
my
I can't
this
do
is
that.
my
I can't do
question.
it.
This is my question and to kind of go not battling against Shador, but to obviously have a conversation about it is that Caleb Williams is really showing how much better he is athletically
I agree.
Yeah.
than the
I
field.
agree. I agree.
does he get taken right off of the shoe in for either being the number one pick or winning the Heisman?
Let me just say two things. First off, they never love it as much the second time around. I saw the same thing with Lamar.
Okay.
After the second time, they just found reasons to hate it. I wouldn't be surprised if he went second team All Pac-12 just off of hate.
Wow.
To be honest, that's not even saying that he's not great. It's just the wild plays that he do. People just get too used to it sometimes. You know what I'm saying? And they fall in love with a new thing. So I will give him that credit. But what I will say is that he got to do that against good competition. No disrespect to Nevada, but
That's
you're not going to juke out them LSU DNs that we saw.
Yeah, they not doing.
You're not finna just juke one of them out. They will pick you up. That Florida State DN
Out the club.
bro. Them young boys from Miami, they hungry.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. Look, I didn't. It's Miami boys on every college
They hungry
team.
for a long
them
time.
boys pull up to your team. They ain't 8 in months.
Different.
They got the sticks in their head. They
Pause.
don't speak English. Damn near.
They ain't 8 in
And
months.
guess what? They all running 4-3.
All golds
Guess
in their
what?
mouth.
They not gonna miss. So I'm gonna just say that. But he definitely flames. And he going crazy. But I'm gonna be honest though. But my problem with college football is, bro. And listen, bro. And I know. Listen, I don't want to be specific, but I know Notre Dame's fans are not gonna like me. Sam Hartman was in college when I was in college, bro.
Whoa. Wait.
He was on Wake Forest, bro. Come on, man.
What?
I truly feel like at a certain point, bro,
Hold on.
that it should be an age limit on all the.
But that COVID, bro, you gotta
7
give them a
years
chance,
in
bro. They
college
catching up.
That COVID year is crazy.
Yeah, they gotta
that
catch up. They
COVID
gotta
year
catch up.
shit is
It'll
crazy.
switch
It'll
out.
work, bro.
It'll swift out. It'll swift out.
Get a
Bruh,
job.
Come on,
It'll
man.
swift out. But you gotta let them boys catch up. They need
How
that
you
shot.
still taking classes?
I know Q gonna get on
How
my
many
ass.
degrees
This Notre
you
Dame
got?
and O-line back to back. But damn, I'm sorry, Q. But come on, bro.
Nah, 29.
I'm saying, he's like 4 years older than
But
AR.
how many degrees does
they
Buddy
getting-
have to have at this point? That's
what I'm
That's
saying.
what I'm saying.
2 or
Like,
3.
You like, bro.
At least two.
you working on a
At least
second
two.
Now,
master's,
look,
big
I'm gonna be
dog?
honest.
Like, what are we
I'm gonna
doing
be honest.
now?
When we
Or a
was in school,
certificate.
I done seen it a couple times. A couple guys got the 6 year. You know, you transfer, you got to sit out,
Right.
you get hurt, and then this, and then.
But
you know,
people
the
don't even be
medical-
having to sit out no more. Like folks can
That's
just
the
transfer
crazy
and be
part.
active.
Playing
Like
for
back in
6,
the day,
7
we had to sit out.
Bro,
Like what
come
you mean?
on.
You gotta
can
put a
play.
year
What
down
kind
and
of shit
shit.
is right?
Yeah,
Kind of
like-
shit is this? How are you
Bugging out,
playing?
bro.
But I mean, I don't know. I think I'm with Speed on one. The COVID year really got very tricky. But I
Let me
think
get a
that
COVID year then.
I think the transfer
Shit.
portal, really like fucked college sports up.
Nah. I like the
It did.
the transfer portal.
No.
This is why I like
No.
the transfer portal.
Because it's go ahead.
Because now teams like Alabama can't have 4 or 5 stars just sitting at the bottom of their roster, bro.
True.
They can't just have 4 or 5 stars as third strings.
But respectfully though, in history, that's never hurt their draft stock. Ever. Like it didn't mean if I was the third.
Nah, definitely you have.
No, if I was the third wide receiver on
Bro,
Bama
If we
behind,
was in
No,
that building,
but
a
it
lot
can
of
hurt their
motherfuckers-
draft stock.
a lot of
If it's
motherfuckers
like,
been
oh,
fucked up.
so and so ain't got that many snaps. Oh,
Yeah,
now
he
y'all
ain't
talking
got that
shit
many
because I ain't got that
snaps.
many
He going
snaps. 'cause
5th
I'm-
round, 6th round.
Right.
Alabama.
Yeah, that's
You
hurting
feel what
his
I'm
money.
saying? That's hurting his money.
How?
And
Hell
then if
yeah,
he
what you mean,
transfer, he's
how?
gonna get penalized
I'm
for
competing
transferring to a
at
different
Bama.
school.
I'm at Bama.
Nah, bro,
but you're
but
fourth
that ain't how
string.
that work.
You're
We
not
gonna see
you're
you
not
do
getting
it.
snaps.
But I'm
Now all
fourth-
of a sudden my stats don't look good. Now we at the combine. They put my
I'm
shit up on the
fourth
TV
string.
and I look
Don't
sorry.
care.
I'm fourth string behind
Don't
the
care.
best wide receiver in the
That
the
doesn't
country.
matter.
So
Don't
that
care.
matters.
Tim,
Don't
I'm gonna just
care.
say this: you also underestimating the fact that shit happens. You know what I'm saying? You might sprain your ankle, you might get hurt, you might get fucked up. You gotta be balling. And then guess what, bro? Like Jada said, yeah, okay, you might have been behind some dogs and stuff like that, but at the same time, like now you don't got the opportunity to show yourself. They really won't draft people off of inexperience.
Bro,
You lose
perfect
money off
example.
of that.
Was it Hurst and Tua?
Yeah.
Was it Hurst and Tua?
Yeah.
Yes.
If Hurst wouldn't have been able to travel to Oklahoma, bro, if he wouldn't have been able to just get in the, you feel what I'm saying, and take his talents to Oklahoma, now, and Tua got his shot. Those both good quarterbacks.
Well, hold
You
on.
feel what I'm saying?
Respectfully, Jalen lost his spot.
Okay, cool, but
that's what I'm
coaches
saying, though.
change all the time, and which is
One of them
crazy.
was gonna get thugged.
You could
It
go
was
there
either
and
Tua
commit to
or
a coach
Jalen.
and be there for a coach. He could be terrible. He get fired, then he'll be an offensive coordinator the next year at a bigger program. Now what? You came here to be under at Texas A&M or Ole Miss or something to be under so and so, and
bro,
it didn't work
sweet.
out. Now he left. Now he the O-line coach at Bama. Next 2 years from now, you on the 4th string at your 3rd year at A&M because they changed the whole scheme, and now you just stuck here. And guess what? Now he O-line coach, national championship. Now he in the league, and you like what?
Yeah.
It's that stuff
And
like
you
that.
somewhere on the bench.
I'm saying so. Like you got to open that up and free
And
them up.
back
And I
then,
ain't
you
gonna
wouldn't
hold
even get
you.
But-
paid to make
I
it
ain't gonna
worth
hold
your
you, but I
while.
understand where Tim coming from though, in the sense of where like Now young boys ain't got no fight in them though.
Yeah.
Bro. They just let it go.
Because
They just,
I guess to give it like you think of like our time, like when we was in college. Like I transferred my freshman year to go to a different school. That was better for track, yes, but it was also better like for me, like education wise.
Right.
You won't be thinking about that shit at first. But at first I'm like, oh shit, I'm not going to the damn Olympics. Let me think about something long term.
people underestimate.
When
But-
y'all start realizing
It's like
that this
our
football shit is a
parents-
career, bro.
Right. Our parents, you wasn't just like you could go. Nowadays, it's like, oh shit, my baby trying to transfer. You go get that bag. Like we didn't have that luxury. So I get what you're saying on the other aspect of like, sometimes maybe you got to sit down and just deal with it.
Well, I mean, and let me say this, Jada. Like, obviously, I don't know where you went to school, but I'm thinking, and no disrespect to any of the schools that I'm
Where did
about
you
to
go to
say.
school?
Like,
I went to Central Missouri. I had mid-major D1 offers, not Power 5.
okay,
What was your event?
I was a sprinter.
she's a runner, she's a track star.
But you know what? I'm not even going to overhype myself. I was very like, I was at the right, I was in my lane. I went to a big D2 school.
Okay.
So like
tough.
powerhouse D2 school, but like
Yeah.
I wasn't.
Probably a shit.
I
I'm sorry,
wasn't.
Miss
I
Batty.
wasn't. No, I
They
was
always-
not.
they
I was
always at
not
track
Power
too, bro.
5. I was
They
not
always
Power
at
5
track,
track.
bro.
Hey,
But look,
hey,
this how I feel
hey.
like. This how I feel like we looking at it as football players. Like now, this football shit is a total career. Like this is like if your job ain't treating you a certain way that you feel like that you can make the most and maximize yourself, make the most money. What do? You put in your 2 weeks, nigga, and you go to another job. That's what niggas is doing
But
now.
that's-
It's gonna make
that's
them.
cra-
It's
speak-
gonna
that's
make them
crazy.
treat. It's gonna make them treat college football players like they should be treated, bro. Like, don't come
Really?
here talking
Now you,
crazy.
now you
Valid.
can't just
Don't come in
treat
here
me
talking
and do what you
crazy
want
to be
'cause
talking
you know
about-
I'm stuck.
Bro, how
and
many
you control
college
my
players-
future
how many
because you
pop-
control my scholarship.
how
Now
many-
you holding your
Exactly.
power over me. Guess
Exactly,
what? I don't
nigga.
like what you're saying. I'm
Bye,
a transfer
nigga.
to protect myself.
Yeah.
Now I get what you're saying, but young boys is taking it too far. I do think it's power
How?
and sitting and rumbling it out.
How?
That's
bro,
look,
because
look,
every
How?
because every
like
player
you said, like you
Yeah.
said,
doesn't
like,
deserve that.
Hold on, like we talked about with the NFL.
How many niggas demanded a trade?
Let
in
me
the
say this.
NFL,
Let me
bro?
talk about it. Let me talk about it.
Great
We talk, like we
players.
talk,
Niggas
like we
would
talk
fight.
about it. Like we talk about with the NFL. Sometimes going through that experience makes you better. Same way some of these young boys had to get cut to turn up, made them better. Sometimes you coming in and you having to sit or whatever it makes you better. Now
Yeah.
as young boys, you don't learn no lesson. You just move on.
And also respectfully though, like just from probably all three seats, but definitely on these two, you guys are I feel like, and correct me if I'm wrong, you guys are analyzing this as tenured vets in the league and you made it through the college ranks.
Yeah.
When you 17, 18 years old, bro, you're not thinking about any of that shit.
But that's the thing. It's gonna grow. Like as time matures in this shit, it's gonna grow into a fact that like, all right, bro, I gotta really start thinking about this shit. Like how you said they not. Most of them young niggas is smart, bro. When they leave school, they not leaving just because, oh, I don't want to fight. Some of them are leaving
But
because
a lot-
certain shit that I don't want to talk about.
But a
like,
lot-
but like some of them niggas like, bro, I don't like the vibes that you're giving off to me.
But I
bruh.
feel like respectfully though, I feel like a lot of players be and
some niggas have to
and
sit
you've
through
seen
that.
it. You guys have both seen it before because I even think it's a
Yeah.
product of that positioning. Is that everybody, just because it's available doesn't mean that everybody should be taking that opportunity. And I think to me that's why I said the transfer portal is crazy, is because like, bro, you actually, bro, you were a dog in middle school, you were a dog in high school. Why you think you about to come to college and be a prima donna? You be a dog, bro.
Not a
Be a
prima
dog and make it through. Walk
Yeah,
through
but-
it.
It's dog.
So wait,
Everybody
question. So since it's dog time, big question. It's week 1 now.
Indeed.
Let's circle
Indeed.
back. You said it's
Let's
dog
get there.
time.
That's what I'm
Let's
saying.
talk
bro.
about
These
okay.
niggas over here trying to talk about this transfer portal.
Okay.
Man, I ain't trying.
Now
none
that's
of that.
lit, but it is week 1
None of that.
and week 2. Okay, so like, how important whenever you're like baseline, trying to see where you are as a team, like this is like early phases. You're trying to get the kinks out, right? How important are these first few weeks, just in general, overall? How you feel?
I
Like,
feel like-
Man, I'm ready. Fuck
Yeah,
you talking
for
about.
sure. Definitely ready.
Kinks
I know
out,
that's
nigga.
right.
It's time to strap up, do what I do best.
Okay. So the question I did also to kind of going along with what Jada was talking about is that with all of these young pieces, new weapons, is the team front running or we hungry? We going for everything.
Nah, we definitely hungry. We
Okay.
definitely hungry. We definitely hungry. I ain't gonna even put no sugar on the shit. Like we hungry. Like the young niggas, they gotta step up, do what they do best. You feel? Do what they was brought here to do. I got faith in our young niggas though. I didn't seen a lot of dogs. I feel like this one of them draft class. Bro.
Yeah, I feel like it's.
I even said that during the draft.
I feel like this one of the young hungriest guys.
said that during the draft,
hungriest
nigga.
group
Quote
of
my
young
tweet.
boys we done had, bro.
Okay.
And it feel good too, cause look, bro, it's week 1. Everybody fresh. You trying to go into it. it's just time to hunt, bro. Like that's I feel like that's just what it is, bro. Like when you come out there, it's time to get right, get into the jungle, and and the strongest survive. That's typically what it's like.
And assessing your, now you guys you're the vets, right? Assessing your week one freaking in 2018 and 2019. 19. Assessing that week one versus this week one. Like, what are you doing to prepare this go round that you maybe wasn't doing then, still doing then?
I would just say it's just so different. Like, as I'm older in the league compared to when I was a young boy, it's just like my week one schedule been set for weeks. Yeah. It ain't really damn near years. I already know how I'm carrying it. Like, you know what I'm saying? You just built such a routine up. You understand? And but that's also come with, playing with a similar coach. Like, you know what I'm saying? Obviously, us having Gus back. So we kind of got a good flow. Last year, we was trying to figure stuff out. Like, figure out just scheduling. How they went about stuff when, we had to expect certain stuff too. So, I mean, then like I said, at the vet, when your massages is, when you got your fits are, really saying, is your energy about it is just way different. You a young boy, shit just wild. First of all, I ain't even know I'm lit when the checks hit.
Oh, man.
With young boy week one.
The money
bro,
reside.
hey, damn, when they say the first, we gotta wait.
Ain't got no outfit week one.
I might need the, you know what? Don't even worry about this. You can always see the young boys as their money start rolling in during the year. It's honestly one of my favorite things.
You can see the transformation in their outfits.
You got the
preseason
bands
fits.
now?
Wow. G63? GLE? Wow.
Gotta hype him up.
Oh, you Dior to work? Wow.
My quick shot. I see your boy.
Can't hide it.
I see your boy. Don't play with him.
Can't hide it.
Hey.
I get to pop my shit.
First of all, Speed, you got your week one fit already?
Black
Definitely.
Forces.
He said definitely.
Definitely.
What kind of shoes you
Speed,
wearing?
best dressed this year? You best dressed this year?
Nah, I ain't finna. I'm not.
If
doing
y'all
the
was
best dress
real,
shit. I'm not doing the best dress shit, but
You just gonna keep it.
I'ma
big.
definitely
You gonna
have it
keep
on,
thorough.
yeah.
Like
I'm
you
not
saying,
doing the
you got
best
a
shit.
lane.
I don't
Yeah,
even
man.
get into that because nowadays, like, if you start getting into your best dress, man, you fuck around and be out that bitch with a jean
Dress
jacket, with nothing up under it. Some
Hold on, Jada. I sent you the Blitzfist joint of Blitzfist. That's the page that they
Yes.
post for all the guys. That's the flyers. I sent you that joint. Like that was they said the best dress of the preseason. What do you think about how the men do the fashion?
you know what? I feel like I have grown to respect it because at first I feel like prior to working in the league, I was like, bro, what do these folks be on? But then you think about it, you be like, okay, no, like actually, okay, no, I fucks with it because it'd be like TV come in with like the leather with like no shirt on, and you'd be like,
she said TB.
huh?
She said TB. No, we didn't.
What is happening?
I can't believe you acknowledge that.
But
Oh my
okay, the
God.
leather that used to give me weak, but now I fuck with it. It's just I don't know. It's interesting to see like everybody's like unique like style, and then you got like the certain people. Like I am not even gonna hold you. I follow certain team accounts just to see their preseason fit, like or not preseason, just to see their pregame fits. I was like, oh, like let me see what I know. Buddy on so and so team can dress. Like let me see what he got on this week type deal. But I don't know. I feel like you grow to respect it.
I feel like it's mad.
Especially
dope
a
how,
fan
like,
base out there for this shit.
That's what I'm saying. I feel like I love how that
Yeah,
part
when
of
you
the
like
game
fashion,
has
it'd be like,
grown,
damn,
bro.
like that shit hard.
Yeah, like walking into the game, like you see, like Stephon and did the Paris Fashion Week off of that. You feel me? Or
Yes,
really just off of getting
yes.
his shit off before games.
yeah.
Like that's mad fly. Like how, like I feel like that just the game has just evolved.
It's a whole new
and-
avenue.
Yeah, for sure. So damn, but you ain't say nothing about the coach. Who your favorite on the coach? That's what I'm asking. Just give one, just want somebody that you like. That's all I want.
You know what? I feel like I'm not even gonna hold you. Paris used to be coming with the fits. Fits
Paris
used to go
2-0 right now.
crazy. Fits
He
used to go
money 2-0.
crazy,
Yeah,
but
you said.
but
Peace
P1
out,
is
so you be
2-1.
going crazy.
Raiders
2-0.
Raiders game, your shit was lit,
I appreciate that.
Side
and Vikings, your shit was lit.
Vikings. Which one was? Which
She
one
like when I dress like Kane up out.
was it? The
Wait, Vikings was
That
the,
was the,
Can't
the
fits
big
go
glasses
crazy.
with the Amiri on, right? With the Amiri sweater?
No, because like
the
I used to
Vikings,
be
had
looking
the all
through.
white. I had the all white on.
Looking through the
Okay.
pictures, like, oh no, bro, we finna post. Yep, this one. This
That was the one
Like,
where-
oh
where you
yeah,
had the
Fit go
phone?
crazy.
the one we had the phone in your pocket or some
I
shit.
don't remember. That was hate. But
Drop
I
the
don't
picture.
That was
here.
not hate, nigga.
Picture.
That was hate.
That was not hate.
Let the people be the judge.
My boy was so clean. I'm looking at the fit. I'm like, my nigga, icy than a fish today. What's up?
Like Fit go crazy.
Dog had
Hell
his
yeah.
phone in his
Motherfuckers
front
finna
pocket.
win today.
See him though.
He had his
Win.
phone in his
That's
front
crazy.
pocket like this.
See him though.
I said, nah, I gotta get you right. I said, ZZ, take the phone out your pocket, put it in the bag, so the picture can be.
Hold on. I
He said,
forgot.
yeah,
Hold on.
yeah.
Before we move on too, we do have something that we have to address. Hold on. Let me sit up in my thing. Let me put my my bros hat on. So I don't know if you guys saw that I posted it on my John. The team posted it. Video of me hopping. Me and D Leonard. Shout out to D Leonard. We was getting crazy. I actually saw the whole video. I don't know what the hell AR was on, but see, Motherfuckers be stretching it. They catch you at a bad joint. That's why you always got to be on your toes on the practice field. I ain't gonna care.
GVO ain't, man. I'm a fan.
Yeah, no,
Be
shout out to
dragging
GVO. That's my youngin.
I'm a fan.
But no, yeah, me and D-Leonard was set it out. They played the dog, bro.
Played it.
Yeah, they played that dog. And look,
I
for
wish
people
you
that
coulda
don't
heard the
understand, first of all, it's not dancing. It's hopping.
I understand.
I'm a member of Omega Psi Phi Fraternity Incorporated.
Hey,
This is my line brother here. So
Cap
it's
to chop the
something-
bruh.
Shout out to the K. Special route to the bruh.
to the cap to chop the
To
bro.
the- yeah, single letter
Second
chapter.
D.
Shout out to the second D.
Man.
Shout out Bad Brothers.
We always, you know what? Why
hey,
he want to be included? We
that's
always
hey,
fucking with the
man.
PNG
That's
connection.
hey,
Oh yeah,
Shout
shout
out the
out. We
whole
do have the
funk here, the
K's
West
in the
Side.
building.
Period.
For sure. And look, this is a
PNG
Delta household.
Oh,
Let's say this is
That
a
I
Coleman
respect.
household, but we love the K's though. We have
Love
love
the
for
K's.
But
Man,
it's
we
something about them
signed
Q
you.
dogs, man. When they play that Atomic Dog, bro,
hey.
it's just like your whole. It's like you stand at attention. It's something different. It touches your spirit. I
like
gotta
the-
act.
It's
the
like
best-
something
it's the
come
best
out of
thing.
y'all.
I gotta act.
It's
You,
the best
you
thing.
calling me to action. It's like you putting that
Oh.
vaccine
Talking to
on
me.
there. You calling all the dogs to stand up. That's
You
all.
are.
That's what you asking for.
You are.
So when they play that song, me and D-Leonard, we just know nothing else but to just let it know what is on. You know, so I don't listen. We here to educate. It's not, no personal shot. I understand, but Omega Psi Phi Fraternity Incorporated is a Black Greek letter organization founded at Howard University on November 17th, 1911.
What?
And it's been standing
And it
strong for a
was.
long time. And it was. Hold on.
Period.
Hold on. We ain't on that.
Spit
We
that
ain't on
shit
that.
then.
We ain't on that. But I just need to let you know that this is a storied organization and many of great, powerful black men have went through this. Shout out to Jesse Jackson. Shout out to Michael Jordan.
Steve
shout out
Harvey.
to Steve Harvey.
Shaq.
Shout out to Shaq. Shout out to
Charles
plenty
Drew.
of great
Culture.
men. Even
Culture.
throughout
Z Money,
history.
D Leonard. Shout out them boys too, man.
Shout out to D Little for sure.
Shout out Young Shaq.
So it's just, it's a story organization, and us hopping to that song is us celebrating not only the bros that are still here with us, but also we're standing on the shoulders of those who came before us. We just try to lift up each clown. That's all we do.
That's it, man.
So just to educate, it's not dancing, it's hopping. I didn't take it no personal. Like I said, I just here to tell
With
you.
no G.
But it's crazy though, because the Delta National Convention was in Indianapolis this year.
What?
Well.
Guess who dragged me to that motherfucker? I don't even know how we
First
ended
of all,
up in that joint
don't-
for like 3 hours.
Not too much.
Looking for the Nelia. I'm looking for the Nelia.
Hey,
look.
He was looking for other things.
Vendors be
I'm
going
in there
crazy.
looking for the good. He looking for
Vendors
other
be
things.
going crazy. And
Hey,
it's
yo,
a great
hey,
location.
Hey, hey,
My fault, gang.
hey,
I
hey,
apologize. I forgot.
But
Coleman Love.
no, for sure. No, it was definitely one. Obviously, just speaking on the fraternity front, man. The NPHC is a world renowned thing. Obviously, we're sitting here with the AKA right now. I think that she would definitely be able to tell you how.
If I didn't respect the household, I would say something.
Impactful.
Man,
Impactful.
I can't
finna
let
put
you
the
do that.
gloves
I can't let
on.
you do
Y'all
that.
got some boxing gloves because I'm finna whoop EJ ass.
Hey, yeah, no,
I'm
no.
on my 6 year. I don't even know
Bro,
what that
he
means.
tried-
Something.
He tried to break down the huddle on Ski the other day, bro.
Yeah, slow down,
Speed,
speed.
pause.
But look,
But
Niggas
when I
almost
play the
did
ice, y'all
Hey,
want to
But,
violate me.
but
That's
no,
something. Y'all
y'all,
niggas was
the
ready.
real
That's
tea
the game.
is
That's the
Tim
game.
wants Sexy
That's
Red.
the
So
game.
Sexy Red, if you hear this, Tim wants your number. He
I
trying
don't
to
know
see
no
what's
other
up.
part but
He
that
said,
part.
hey, yo,
Shit go crazy, nigga.
No, no. Hey, yo, hold on, wait. We gotta talk about this, bro. Like real quick snippet, bro. The young bulls in the locker room, bro, rocking the Sexy Red, bro. After the game,
Everybody rocking the Sexy
Nah,
Red.
that's bad
sorry,
ball.
bro. Y'all
That's
gotta
bad ball.
chill,
That is
bro.
bad ball.
It
It
was rocking the
got
sexy
it.
red after the game.
After the game.
after
You
the
get
game.
the clip?
Everybody rocking the Sexy Red, so be
Yo,
for real.
no,
We're
it's
not
Definitely
rocking
with
Sexy
the
Red after game.
ski,
I'm gonna be
but-
honest.
Everybody
Sexy
ski.
Red
But it's a
not
time
getting
and a
that.
place,
No.
bro.
Yeah, it's time to
okay.
play.
It's a
Time to
stiff
play.
time.
Man,
It
we
is
gotta
definitely not
spend
after
that
the game.
future. We got to spend a.
Come
It's a
on.
lot of grown men in
Yeah.
this joint, bro. I'm gonna be
Come
honest,
on.
bro. It's no
Y'all not
vibes in here,
ski and
bro.
after
Yeah,
the
we
game?
not ski,
No,
Not
okay.
me personally. That's
You
just not what
sweaty?
I'm on.
You sweaty?
Yeah,
and
yeah,
then
yeah.
you
Sweaty
talking about
skiing
something.
with a whole bunch of sweaty ass
Come
men.
on,
That's not
bro.
it.
I mean,
I
you
don't
make
like
it
that.
out of it something that it ain't. But I'm just saying, we ain't. You feel me? I would just say that. But Speed, what's on your game day playlist going in, bro? I feel like the street's starving, bro.
Come
I've
on.
been on that 50.
You been on that fifth? That's that
Yeah.
mood you in?
Yeah, and he in the mix right now with the tour
Understood.
and all that type of stuff. So
Understood.
50 got me hyped, bro. Meek
For sure.
gotta drop so I can get my fucking playlist together.
Definitely need it.
Meek
Definitely need the
bullshitting.
Meek for sure. For sure.
Meek bullshitting, young boy. I'm gonna go young boy too. After that, boy, I'm torn. Big X. I'm
You
going
ain't
Big
going-
X to
no
plug.
Rod Wave?
Nah, ride more, ride on the way to the stadium.
Drake?
Hold on,
But
Speed.
my
I gotta-
playlist don't start till
I gotta
You
ask
feel
you
He
what
be
I'm
this.
saying?
hating on Drake during the year. I don't know what it is.
Yeah.
During the season, Speed always hating on Drake.
I gotta
During the
hate on-
season, after the season, he be trying to send me the
No cap. When you
Oh,
when you
yeah.
hate on
Texas-
Drake, when you hate on Drake, the song hit harder. I promise.
That's a fact.
When you hate on
That
Drake
is a
for a
fact.
few months
That's
and then
like
spin it
time.
shit,
No, I
and
can
then
never
spin it
hate
shit.
on
in the
I agree
offseason
though. I
when you
agree.
got time.
You gotta let 3 weeks
shit
go
go crazy.
before like the Drake disciples just get out of their system. This is the best Drake album ever. All right, okay,
Yeah,
all
let
right,
them
they're
niggas get out the
done.
way.
Okay, now I can listen to it. My actual.
But I need a full
Speed,
5.
you don't got no Texas Johnson and Tuck that you just kind of throw in there just to kind of bring you back on just like to get you live, get you hype.
I got the Big X. Really, he killing the game
Big
in
X.
Texas
Okay.
right now.
Yeah,
X.
I mean, but I ain't gonna
I'm
hold you.
throwing
The
a Big
streets are
X out.
starving, bro. The streets are starving. It
You
ain't
feel
really
me?
that much music. I feel like I've been going back just trying to spend the ocean. I ain't gonna hold you. We was just in Chicago this past weekend though. I'm on that Chief
Big
right
Dirk.
now, bro. I'm
Twisted
on that Chief
Black
right now. I'm
just
on that
came
Chief right
home.
now. I'm on that Chief
Twisted
right now.
Black, he a Fort Worth legend out my
Okay.
city.
Yeah, for
First
sure.
rapper
Shout
really
out
that
to
I ever
Fort
knew
Worth.
out
Oh,
my
I
city.
definitely
that's
been
way
on
up
that
with y'all.
Leafy. I've been
He
on
just came
that
home, so I've been
Leaf
bumping
Wood.
the
I've been on that Leaf Wood for
Leaf
sure.
Wood.
But that Leafy be trying to get me ready to spin. Like I feel like the game day playlist is a little bit of an art because at the same time you can be getting ready for the war, but at the same time it's a celebration. Like we about to
Hey.
go play in the
Y'all
game.
not putting
We
Rilo
about to
in
go
y'all
be
shit?
celebrated. Yeah,
Keep it
Rilo,
G.
but you got to keep the club bangers going. That's what that.
Hey, keep
take
it
her
G.
too cool blunt. Then I earned
Hey,
it.
earned
He talking-
I got all
Hey.
my motherfuckers.
Fucking
Jewelry.
jewelry.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah. Like,
yeah.
it's a party in here. Like, you know what I'm saying? So,
On it.
you got to be ready to turn up, man. But no, for sure, though.
Keep
We
it G.
definitely,
Have you ever fucked up on your playlist and got too lit too early?
Yeah, that's a young boy move, though. That's a young boy move, though. When I pull up early game day, when I'm leaving, first of all, when I leave the hotel and I'm driving to the game, I'm listening to on some, like, super Himothy. I'm on some other shit. I might have some Ross. I might have some Slow Drake on where I'm just talking some nip. I might have some of that on, like just on some like, look, man, I'm out here. I'm moving through the city, bro. I'm out here. The city ain't even awoke. I'm about to turn this shit up. You feel me? That's how it is. Then you get to the building, you know, Speed a little different. Speed wake up and listen to NBA Youngboy. Very different person. I wake up, I gotta keep it slow for a
Let's
second.
get to it
When I
now.
get to the building, I'm really all old
Get
school.
to it now.
You feel me? First of all, I definitely got my gospel to wake up. Always gotta praise the Lord Sunday mornings.
Gotta get
Always
that
be
Yolanda.
thankful.
Definitely.
But when I get to the building, you know, I'm definitely slow groove. It's a slow build though. After a certain point, what I realized, then I gotta start going to these good vibe songs. Like, okay, now we just turning up a little bit. Okay. And then after that, like I said, then you go into the club. But then right before you go out, you need them ones. Them ones that's speaking to you.
Tell you
Like
up every
Yeah,
time.
this
Super
the
gremlin.
one. Yeah, this the one we about ready to go, man. I ain't gonna hold you, man. I'm really ready to go, man. It's week 1. I'm super duper excited, bro. You know,
Bruh, let me
Can we
tell
get
you
a
when you
little
know
pre-
Z
can we
ready
get
to
a
play.
preview of one of
Look,
the
look.
songs?
I've been with these niggas so long, you know when niggas ready to play. Bobby, when he ready to play, he gonna hit the whoa. That's how he gets himself ready
That
to
boy
play.
screamed and Bobby screamed.
This nigga, D. Leonard, he gonna listen to Mind of a Maniac. When he get the Mind of a Maniac, he turn his fist backwards like this. That nigga ready to play. This nigga
Okay.
Z,
Fist backwards.
when he's ready to play, he
Now
got
we got to
on.
show the
No.
world.
Z don't want to put his
Now
mic
it's time
on
to
the
wrap it
speaker.
up.
He don't want to put his shit on the speaker. Z want to put on the AirPods where he can't hear shit.
Okay.
can't hear
Hey,
nothing.
yeah.
I'm
Shout out to
not in
Apple.
y'all world no more.
Shout out to
Beat
Apple.
song, bro.
I'm not in
Jada,
y'all. I'm
what's
not in
the-
y'all. I'm not
Best
in y'all
invention.
world no more, bro.
What's the name of them headphones?
Everybody-
AirPod
wanna-
Max.
I'm not
Everybody
in
go
y'all
buy
world no
some.
more, though,
He
bro.
want to yell the whole meat.
Not
The whole
yell
Meek
whole-
song. He won't yell the whole
Y'all
Meek
just
song,
don't
bro.
understand. Sometimes certain shit just be talking to me. I gotta go to a different world. But look, man,
Past
look, it's
days
week
come.
1. We turned up. I'm your host again, Zaire Franklin, host of the Trenches Show. EJ Speed, Tim, and we got the baddie Jada. First of all, please be respectful to Miss Jada in the comments. Come on, man. Let's carry her with care.
Keep it solid.
The lady at our house. So yeah, this is another episode signing off. Peace and blessings.